Go on this stream. The plan for today's stream, you guys can probably see, we're going to be playing the Easter event in Ghost Simulator, so going to be going ahead and hopping into a private server and quickly joining Ghost Simulator, and yeah, yeah, it's a team-based event, which isn't generally my favorite. I generally prefer to be able to do these events myself, but it is what it is, I guess. Anyways, let me go check to make sure audio stream's still working. Looks like it is. Okay. Yeah, if the stream does fall out today, guys, I'm going to guess that that's my internet dying, so just be warned if I just all of a sudden just stop connecting to the stream or something. It's probably not your guys' fault. It is probably my internet just being weird. Yeah, you guys might notice a little bit past when I when I had the stream scheduled. That is because I was having a bit of internet issues and went and troubleshot it, and it fixed itself before I could troubleshoot it. So yeah, but yeah. Today we will be doing the Easter event. The first part of the stream will be entirely devoted to completing Ghost Hunter Reed. Once we are done with Ghost Hunter Reed, I'll go ahead and open up the private server. I'll send the private server link into the live chat, and you guys can go ahead and join me from there. But yeah. Hello, Sib. Hello, Rash. Hello, Kev. Yeah, I was never able to beat the large invasion. Yeah, it's an entirely team-based one, which is kind of interesting. Hopefully you do get more from doing the larger ones. I mean, in some respects, you really shouldn't, just because, like, it is just as easy to get, like, 10 people in a server and do it quicker, and then be able to get more keys with less effort. But, you know, who knows. In this stream, we will be going ahead and doing it with as many people as want to join. So we probably won't have too much trouble or any trouble whatsoever with even the largest of the invasion. There are 2 reads in this world. Yeah, it's funny when these event NPCs come around and it's like, oh yeah, we have like 5 Ellas now. But yeah. Yeah, alright. I think stream is still working correctly, so I think we should just go ahead and start it. Looks like all the other settings are up to date. So yeah. Welcome to stream, and we're going to go ahead and get started with the Egg Hunter Reed. Why, if it isn't my egg-tested Ghost Hunter? I have to admit, our new surroundings, but hey, you want... Adventure. Okay, I'm starting to notice a little bit of lag on the stream. That is my PC, so that's not internet problems. Just for anyone wondering why I'm going at 7 frames per second, apparently. Alright. Coding overloaded, consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding method. Lovely. Alright. Yeah, wait, can I do this really quick? What is help? Please don't tell me I opened Minecraft launchers. Alright, where are we at? Okay, nope, we're at a reasonable... I did open the Minecraft launcher. Just seeing if I can turn down any settings to make this a little bit of a smoother stream. Alright, doesn't look like it. Not easily, at least. Alright, whatever. Is this my private server? Yes, this is my private server. I'll be sending a link for the private server when I get into grinding the actual Reed event. For right now, we will be going ahead and just completing these quests for Reed really quick. Hopefully they aren't too long. If they do require invasions, like a lot of invasions, I'll go ahead and invite you guys to them. But yeah, hopefully they don't. Hello, Sib. Hello, Bancy. Hello, Enzar. And Daniel. Oh, that's the green ring. Alright, let me see. Is there any settings? No, I can't change my settings right now, but... Is there any settings I could, in theory, change? make stuff go a little bit faster. Because right now the stream is pausing a little bit more than it usually does. And, I mean, so is Roblox, but you know. Yeah, there's no way we jump up there right now, so we'll just sort of wait here. Alright, stream, that's fine. Output. Bitrate, that should be fine. All that should be good. Audio and video. Yeah, and scaling that right now is probably a bad idea. And then, yeah, that's probably also a bad idea. Alright, whatever, cancel it. Yeah, I don't think there's too many settings I can mess with right now to make this a little bit faster. We are just going to go ahead and live with what we have. Alright, there you go. But yeah, this is my current private server, so it looks like someone's already joined me. I will be posting the private server link when I do go ahead and switch over to grinding invasion events. But for right now, while doing raid, if there are ghosts, I do want to make sure I don't have a bunch of you in here stealing ghosts for any reason. So yeah, for right now, we're going to leave it as it is. Vacuum 10 artist ghosts. Okay. Alright, you know what? At this point, it looks like ghosts will be from the invasion anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and very quickly post the private server link in the live chat in the description of the video for you guys to go ahead and join if you guys want to. It's... Yeah, I'm not... That's the thing. Bansick or Bonsick... Ugh, they'd both be spelled the same way. Okay, never mind. I'm going to stop with trying to pronounce words. Can you give some tips on to get OP pets easily? Because my most OP pet is Pickle Jr. right now, lol. I mean, other than entering codes, private server link is in the description of the video. Or is now in the live chat, so if you guys want to go ahead and join me and help with Easter events, go ahead and do that. It's also in the description of the video for anyone who misses the live chat message. Is it in the chat? Is chat working right now? Alright, should be at least. Servers. Yeah, okay, it definitely is working if there's like 4 of you already in my server. I probably should have joined quicker so I don't get locked down in my private server, but yeah. You're about to open 100 Dino King loot pets? Okay, good luck. Yeah, opening some of those, I'm assuming Ghostly Vision ones, is kind of cool sometimes. Especially if you can get something good from them. But yeah, in terms of getting OP pets, the best way to get OP pets at this point is to go ahead and grind through... Alright, yeah, we do have a boss to do really quick since we do have an invasion every other event. But we will be going ahead and using Event Bait to go ahead and get these invasions faster. So yeah. Best way to get overpowered pets in Ghost Simulator is actually to go for Lucky Cats from Lucky Loot Bags. Generally, you do need the Lucky Eyes perk for this. But if you go ahead and get the Overcharge perk from Rowan in Backdoor, you're able to overcharge the Lucky Cats while they're invisible to you, which allows you to grind them without actually having the perk unlocked, which you can actually do before you rebirth at all. So if you're looking to get good pets before you rebirth, or if you haven't rebirthed yet, getting Lucky Cats is probably your best bet. I have a video outlining exactly how you do it. If you just look up how to get OP pets, you should be able to find it. I mean, it is kind of hard to get a Lucky Cat, but it's not like every Lucky Loot Bag will have a Lucky Cat, but pretty good amount of them will. Anyways, hello Ice Chair. It says my privacy settings don't allow me to see. How do I fix that? You go into settings. In settings, there should be some privacy settings where it says who can I join private servers from or server invites from. If you change that from, usually it's set to friends or none or something to begin with, you need to go set that to everyone. And if you're under 13, you can't generally change too much of that privacy settings, so you might be unable to do it if you are under 13. That is one of Roblox's safety things that comes pre-built. Not much you can do really about that. But yeah, we'll be going ahead and getting ourselves into a invasion event like right after this boss. So yeah. It's I know a lot of people get kind of annoyed by that. Personally, it is kind of one of the things where it's Roblox trying to make sure kids stay safe on the internet, because that's kind of hard. But yeah, I know it's kind of annoying or a bummer if you do end up missing out on them. But yeah, we will be going ahead and using event bait for this, because I feel like event bait is 100% worth it to be using to get these faster. So yeah, here we go. Ooh, this is actually really interesting. What is this? Wave 1 starting. Invasion size, small. Players 4, wave 1, ghosts 18. Interesting. Oh, this is like a huge, big thing. Okay, there's someone there. I'm just trying to figure out this map, guys. I haven't played this before, so I'm trying to figure out the map to make sure I'm not, Oh, is there only 2 portals for entry? If there's only 2 portals for entry, you only need 2 people for small ones. Or I guess there's 3. I'm trying to make sure I'm carrying my weight, guys. I'm not seeing too much where I can actually be helpful. Yeah, okay, there's 3 portals and there's 4 people. Surely I'm going to be helpful, guys. Oh, looks like I can take up this portal. I don't know what this person's doing, but we'll take up the ghost. Hello, Jesse. You are kind of in the way. And yeah, we will definitely be trying to look for artist ghosts and also chick ghosts during this, so we can go ahead and get our quest done. I don't know what this dude's doing, but, you know, we will go ahead and take these since it looks like other people are taking over the other ghosts. For now, I don't think we will be using any gum. At some point later, we'll probably end up using, loot gum or vacuum gum to make this a little bit faster. But yeah. What is Roblox doing, guys? Like, sometimes it's just very weird with this sort of stuff. You should be able to appeal that. I think the context there is good, as long as it's not like, yeah, as long as there's not some other context that you should be fine if a human just looks at that for like 5 seconds. But yeah. Hello, Angeline. Hello, Wolfie dude. Yeah, I don't know. This dude went like AFK or something. Which, again, I'm not going to complain too much about. But yeah, it does look like this event's going to be pretty easy. At least the small invasion size doesn't have too much for people to do. Like, we're literally sitting here with 4 players with 3 portals in. And all we have to do is just chill here and vacuum as these ghosts come down this one pathway. How do you get an invasion start? It's like an event, like a boss event or a race event in Main Hub. So all you need to do is go ahead and use event bait or just wait around in a server until one spawns. Event bait is probably the way we're going to be doing it in the entirety of this stream. But yeah. No, you can generally wait around in any server or not. It's really up to you. But yeah, it's pretty much going to be alternating with, what in the world's this? Oh, okay, is this like the Mega Boss Ghost that's like, of this event? And why is it facing, oh, because that's how ghosts work. Okay. I was like trying to figure out why it's facing away from me, but that's just how ghosts work. Anyways. There we go. Boss defeated successfully, and we can go ahead and sell. And yeah, we'll need to do that a few more times, I think, for this. Hopefully we can get larger events so we can actually see how they actually... Oh, looks like someone else beat me to the event bait. So we can actually see how they work. But yeah, if you guys are interested in joining, there's a VIP server link invite in the description of this video, or in the live chat. If you scroll up a little bit, you should be able to find it. So if you are interested in coming and joining with these invasions, go ahead and join me. But yeah. How do you overcharge it in mobile? It did nothing. You'd technically hold down on not a ghost is the way I've heard that other people are able to do it on mobile. We are coming second in this race. it may be a little bit finicky. I know mobile and Xbox have some little differences. Okay, never mind. We did not get, I think there were some people in that race that weren't actually showing for us because it looks like there's only 3 people. But yeah, that was actually a very close race. Alright, so right now we're doing a medium-sized thing, so hopefully we can go ahead and find ourselves a portal. There we go. Yeah, I mean... Oh, wow. Is there, like, 3 people over here? I'm starting to notice someone else's stream over here. It's kind of hard when people are frozen to know where they're at. But yeah, we'll go ahead and help over here for now. What's my Roblox user? I'm in a private server right now, so you need to go ahead and join from the link there. If you're unable to join, oh well. Also, 5 players. I'm just trying to make sure that there isn't like any portal we're missing. Because we have this portal. Yeah, I think for right now we're probably best off just camping this portal with this dude. But like, if there's only 3 portals, this kind of is an easy event. Oh wow, where did our FPS go? Yeah, this is also just mainly to get some Easter eggs. So the fact that we are sharing these ghosts isn't too much of an issue. I just don't want any. I think all the portals are probably got by someone, so don't think it's too much of an issue to go ahead and check really quick. Yeah, 2 people over there. Probably 1 person over here. Handling all the ghosts that are coming. Alright, that dude's doing fine. Alright. Yeah, I think I'll go back to helping this person. But yeah, can I get some pets? If you enter the code 2 years, and the code was the most egg, I think both those are active codes that you can actually get decent pets with. 2 years, and egg. You should be able to get some stuff. But yeah. Oh, there's a chick we need. Hello, Sam. Oh, and looks like we have the Mega Boss, whatever ghost thingy over here. So, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, again, we'll probably end up using... Yeah, look at that, 40 eggs. Wave 4 starting? Oh, does it happen once every, like, 4 rounds or something? Anyways, yeah, that's actually kind of cool. Yeah, but in the future, we'll probably end up using a loot gum to go ahead and get more eggs from these guys, because getting eggs is kind of important in this event. We'll see kind of how much we're at once we do complete reads, because that's kind of our bricking, or that's kind of our limit right at the moment, is trying to get read done, but yeah. Wait, did you redeem Rabbit Season Code? Yes, I barely redeemed that one. I've generally, I don't play too much of events before I do a stream on them, and I haven't really been able to stream until today. Look, another, chick ghost. What's going on, guys? I see. I'll help. Don't worry, I got the ghosts. One, two, three. Alright, there you go. Yeah. So yeah, I did manage to enter that code. It's actually a really good code if you guys new players want to go, actually it's expired now. But if some of the new players managed to enter that, it would have been a really good head start. But yeah, code pets in this game are pretty good at carrying you through the rest of the game. Really the only improvement, like easy improvement players have over code pets is like once they get a backdoor and are like ready to rebirth, that's like their first time they can actually improve their stats above like code pets. But anyways, let's go help out struggling dude over here. Oh, this dude isn't the struggling. It's the boss over here. Invasion successfully defeated. Yeah, having that boss come from every single way is kind of interesting. Like, obviously the meta is to just kind of camp. Where's our event bait? Oh, there's our event bait. Obviously, the strategy is to camp for just camp one of the portals and vacuum every ghost as they come out. But like the problem with that is that you don't always, if you're doing it with 3 people, you don't always get one of those the big rewards from that boss, which is kind of annoying and kind of sad because like you do kind of want that reward. But at the same time, it's kind of fine. Just because like I mean, you can do more in a row if you do have more people. But yeah, don't worry, I'm not struggling. Yeah, it looks like you were. You let like a few ghosts go by and I had to come and help you. Probably didn't have to, but yeah. What's the best rebirth perk, by the way? I already got Ghostly Vision, Divine Pact, and Master Hunter. The best rebirth perks are actually the 2 that you already have, Master Hunter, then Ghostly Vision. After you get all of those, what you want to be going into next is actually going to be a Tycoon, preferably Soul Tycoon by most people, but Extra Token Tycoon also works. At the moment, I wouldn't rebirth just because we have events going on. There's Remnant World that's been out for a while. That we might be seeing some new stuff for. But yeah, a Tycoon of some sort, either Soul or Extra Token. Do not go for Ectobit. But yeah, one of those 2 Tycoons is the best one after you got both those 2. They're pretty good right now, but yeah, they're pretty good once you get like 10 or like 5, 10 of them. They like double, triple, quadruple the amount of currency you get from those bosses, which basically means quadruple the amount of currency, which is actually a very insane increase. But yeah. Yeah, I'm switching from, vacuum. Oh yeah, you're switching your guns. Okay, yeah, that would do it. I think actually we should be using some sort of gum for this, but at the same time, like, I don't know. We can worry about that later once we actually start grinding the event. For now, we are just mainly working on Reed's quest, which is going to probably be a while since, as you can see, we've got like what? We've gone through two invasion events, and we've got maybe 2 quests out of the first one's done. Also, why is there emotes flashing on my chat, guys? Oh, did I miss the invasion teleport? You guys distracted me. Now I'm missing an invasion event in my own private server. All right, I'm guessing you 2 had an update, and I have no idea how to do it, so that's funny. Just wait 7 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna actually try to figure out if I can join the event by like doing some weird stuff out of bounds. Let's see. We're going to have to get somewhere high, and then we're going to have to turn up our render distance a bit. So, yeah, hopefully... Alright, that should be a good place. That's a lot of emotes that I'm seeing from my screen. I'm assuming it's some sort of YouTube setting that I'm just not familiar with. Alright, let's see. Skip here. Alright, this should be decent. Let's see. Let's see if we can see that Easter event area. I'm not seeing it. Actually, is that it? Or is that... No, that's the race area. Is that the race area? Yeah, it looks like the race area. But yeah. Yeah, out of bounds is fine. Yeah, don't make alt accounts and give them all your pets. You're going to end up like forgetting the password or something, and it's going to be bad. Also, where is this Easter event? No, that's the race. So this is the Easter event. So, let's go ahead, turn down our settings back down to normal, and fly out that. Yeah, I'm definitely not cheesing anything, guys. Don't worry about it. No, I mean, you guys can, but I would recommend against creating an alt account just to play. Like, you're going to end up forgetting the password or something. Something's going to end up going wrong there. And I mean, honestly, creating an alt to get around age restrictions is one of those things where it's like, kind of like, really, should you be... There's age restrictions are there for a reason. Also, why in the world did we just drop to 10 FPS? 5 F, 7, 6. What in the world just happened to Roblox? Alright, guys. We are going to be able to get into there, I think. I don't see any reason why we shouldn't be able to get into there. It's just going to be a while for us to actually get back up. Yeah. This is 100% cheese, and I wouldn't recommend... Or, you guys probably can do this yourself if you can figure out how. Alright, we're going to go up. Doom. Yeah, we're trying to get into the event while we forgot to get into the event. It's kind of a pain, but whatever. Yeah, this is what happens when I forget to join the event, guys. I end up doing nothing for like 5 minutes. Absolutely 100% normal. Alright, let's see. How close are we to actually being able to use a wall to get up? Because if you guys don't know, you can infinitely fly with the jetpack and hoverboard. But if you can get against a wall, it does make it a little bit easier to gain height faster. So what we are looking is to be equal with a wall, so we can go ahead and fly against it to hoverboard up. So in a few more jumps, we should be able to do it. Okay, there we go. And there we go. And there we are. We are into the event with the event music now. So just a little bit more flying and we should be able to get ourselves up. As long as there's no invisible walls or anything. Which there almost certainly is, but... Alright, this board, we're going to have to do a hot swap. Because I don't think this board is working as good as I thought it would. Alright, I give up. We're going to stop trying to do that, because right now it's kind of a pain. The event ended. Alright, I'm seeing chat now. What does that do? Do you like the emojis? Hi. I was so close. Yeah, but the thing is, I was starting to get some lag spikes. As you can see right now, I'm getting like 2 FPS. If you're getting 2 FPS or low FPS, you aren't able to actually see the, or actually climb with the hoverboard just because you can't. When you're lagging in like Roblox, your movement is slowed down. But yeah. I'm more kind of concerned how you actually, or not concerned, but I'm kind of confused on how you actually do that. I'm assuming it's some sort of mobile or special thing with some setting I don't have. But yeah. What's your user? Hey, hi, so what's your user? If you guys can't tell, I always use the same user for everything. So my user is highest, the exact same as my Roblox, or as my YouTube. And the thing about that is you need to join me from my private server link that I've posted in the description of this video, or in the live chat. I'm not going to be friending people for this or anything like that. Also, let me check out what we have for the Easter shop, just so I can kind of see how many. Yeah, okay. We need like what 12,000 for this, so pretty cheap. We're probably going to be able to get a few of that. There's also some crafting that we'll probably have to do too. Yeah. And then there's also these stuff that we'll probably end up getting. Also, how many keys do we have? I'm expecting us to have like 4 keys. Yeah, I know those weren't keys. Okay, yeah, we do have 4 keys. So you do get 2 keys from each event, no matter what the size is. Which I guess is fine. I don't know. For some respects, I would like to get more from having a bigger, from doing a bigger event, but maybe only get from like a large event, whereas mediums are normal. But yeah. We'll try not to miss any more events so we can actually, you know, make use of our time so we aren't just chilling around for 10 minutes. Race is about to start. Okay, we'll join this race. Hopefully this time we'll actually be able to win. Again, it only looks like there's one other person in here, so we should be able to get second pretty easily. But at the same time, I don't know how many of you guys are at Roblox glitch thing where you don't actually appear to be moving on anyone else's screen for some reason. Yeah, Roblox is weird. Apparently it freezes people sometimes. Yeah, look at that. I feel like a lot of that time we lost from like lag, but whatever. You guys, I opened a chest or something. This is stupid. I give up. Oh, wait, never mind. It was just something from Race, not an actual invasion event. But yeah, if you open like a menu or something, you're just completely stopped from being able to actually do it. Okay, we have an 8-player on a small event. There is no way this goes wrong. Goodness. That's like 3 people per each area. Anyways, we're specifically looking for chicks at the moment. Actually, we'll go ahead and equip, I think, loot gum. Where's our glitchy loot gum? There we go. So we can actually get a lot more keys from it. Hello, Jacob. Yeah. If you guys don't know, Easter event, it's kind of weird. I feel like it's a little bit awkward to have these entrances because the meta is literally just to chill at an entrance with 1 or 2 or 20 people, depending on how many people you have in a server, and you just kind of instant defeat all the ghosts. It's kind of weird. I think people are liking this better though than the last event that they had, even though it's a very similar concept with an egg defense strategy. But yeah. Really the only difference between these sizes is how many waves you have, I think. At least in the medium size, you still only had 3 portals, so if the portal increases though on large, that actually is a pretty good change, just because like, oh, there we go, we're done with 3 now. Because having more portals means that you need more people to guard the portals, but yeah. How did I get so much egg drop? I got so much egg drop by trading for them because like I used to trade in Ghost Simulator. I don't anymore. I probably overpaid for like 90% of it. So I wouldn't say like it's fine. I wouldn't say like I'm a good trader, but at the same time like it is something I did work on. But yeah, it's not really special in my opinion. Like lots of people have lots of limited items. I just decide to go for egg drop instead of something else. All right. Yeah. If you guys don't know, like around the time egg drop came out, I had this theory. It's definitely debunked now. Is that all limited store items are like very similar in price? Just because like you know people are going to buy about the same amount each time. But yeah. So to prove that, I decided to go spam into getting one limited, which turned out to be egg drop because I decided. And like looking back now, egg drop was like one of the worst ones to spec into. It was quite overbought because it was during the first Easter event in Ghost Simulator, so a lot of people for the egg hunt ended up joining it. Overall, it was like one of the least valuable limited store items in theory. But because I did spec into it so much, it ended up being one of the most valuable ones. Just because of that. Also, we got 3 waves and we got none of the big bosses. I'm assuming some other people here know where all the bosses spawn, and so they're kind of just camping those specific areas for it. Yeah. Probably. But yeah, anyways, since we do have Redone, we'll go ahead and complete him and move on with his quest. But yeah. Yeah, boss gun probably works. We won't be using it just because, like, events are kind of quick. Alright, and now we need to do more ghosts from an invasion event. Lovely. Yeah, I don't know. Reed's quest line is definitely going to be kind of long with all these invasion event requirements. It isn't like in a normal Easter event where you have like random ghosts around to collect, so that's kind of annoying. Anyways, yeah, we will be spamming event bait in the server. Hopefully I can spam most of it so you guys don't end up spamming it. But again, there's really nothing I can do to stop you guys from using your own event bait. Alright, we're going to open all these last lucky loot bags because at this point I don't know, I wanted to. Also, I feel like I keep losing like these crate keys somewhere. I thought I had more than 2 tradable crate keys. I got these from like long ago before crate keys were made untradeable. If you guys don't know, in Ghost Simulator, all crate keys used to be tradable until they added like way too many ways to actually get them. So yeah. I thought you said that like 10 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago or something, Sid. Good luck again, but yeah. Yeah, there you go. There's 2 loot bags that I got unlucky with, so that should help with your luck. I'm not going to try to get more because that would probably make it we actually get something. Oh, wow, there's so much going on in chat. Just wondering. Interesting. Anyways, next up will be a medium invent. Also, if you guys haven't noticed, one of the changes they did do this update, previously, whenever there was an event, it was just said next event in this amount of time. But with this event, since they are having these different... no one start an event, please. I'm going to be spending a little bit more time than usual. Alright, there we go. They have those types up here that says invasion event next. So yeah, we're going to be going ahead and using an event bait now. There we go. Fast travel, and yeah, here we're going to be able to do our first medium event, I think. And I am taking over this area with probably one other person, based on the server size. But yeah. Yeah, it's really nice to have that that text up there that tells you what event's next. Like, it's one of the biggest quality of life changes, and the fact that it happened during an event rather than like a quality of life update is just kind of funny because it's like this small little change that got mixed into an event that like everyone's been asking for a long time, so that's kind of nice. Anyways, we'll just go ahead, chill here, vacuum all the ghosts as they come out. Yeah, this is kind of the meta for events. I really wish it was kind of a slightly more involved event, to be honest. But yeah. Also, I don't think we're going to have time to come out here like and find that. Yeah, there's no way you have time to go find that big health ghost every time. So we're just going to go ahead and camp here then. Hopefully, we do end up getting some of that bigger health boss. Like, honestly, getting 40 eggs from a ghost is like super overpowered. But yeah, it's not as you guys can see, we already have like 4,000, so it's not too big of a deal. But yeah. How do you get Easter keys? You get one after every single invasion event. So if you help with an invasion event, you will get a key or two, depending on whether or not you have double drops, double event stuff, all that fun stuff that does affect drops. You can also use boss gum if you want to. I'm pretty sure. I wouldn't recommend it. I think these events are just quick enough for event gum not, or like boss gum not to be worthwhile. But yeah. Yeah, Legend Vision gives 2 Easter keys, I think. Oh, that's actually would be that's really nice if that does happen. I know there is a difference because if some people have double boss drops and others don't, it's kind of a pain. Also, I really hope these are just random on who gets the big ghosts. Because if it isn't random, I'm kind of annoyed because I'd have to learn where the patterns are, and then I feel either a little bit greedy by always going to the one with the big health ghost, or I feel like I'm missing out because I don't. Also, it looks like someone's leaking some ghosts somewhere, so, I come over there, there's someone saying sorry, guys. Oh, lovely. Anyways, we'll go ahead and make sure these all get vacuumed, because I feel like this first health ghost does kind of need a little bit more attention, so we don't end up leaking on our side. Because nothing's worse than, making fun of other people for leaking ghosts, or not making fun of, but like commenting on other people leaking ghosts and then leaking ghosts yourself. So, yeah. Am I in a public server? No, I'm in a private server. There's a link to the private server in the description of this video or in chat. So if you want to go ahead and join the private server, go ahead and click on that. But yeah. Yeah, no, this is actually Invasion. I think this Invasion event is one of the best Easter events they've had in Ghost Simulator. Like, I'm thinking people are actually liking this event type. I know it's not as big as some of the Easter events they've had, but I haven't seen as much negativity about this as I saw about Egg Defense. And even though it's like the same exact concept, people are actually enjoying this with having it alternating with bosses and races. Obviously, literally we've gotten 0 of the big ghosts over here, so that's kind of annoying. Again, I'd hope that that's random and we're just getting unlucky. But if it does only spawn in some specific locations, it's kind of weird that some people can just camp those locations and get a bit more on the egg counts. But yeah. The April Fool's event was overrated. I mean, the point of the April Fool's event was not really to be a big event. It was more of just to be a kind of a small event. Alright, where is this ghost that... Alright, there we go. Invasion successfully defeated. But yeah, now we need to go ahead and just spam out more. Next up is a race, so we'll go ahead and use event bait. Hopefully we can actually get a good place in the race, but yeah. But yeah, it was more of a joke event, the April Fool's event, so the fact that... I don't know. The fact that it really wasn't that fun is kind of fine. It was more meant to just be a short fun quest than a long grind like Easter event is. For those of you guys who don't know or aren't on Discord or anything, the Easter event in Ghost Simulator is planned to last 6 weeks. So usually an event lasts 4 weeks, but since they thought this one was a little bit different, they decided to extend it out another 2 weeks. And because of that lag, we are not going to get first on this race. As I've said before, lag in Ghost Simulator is like one of the worst things in the game. Like, I literally can't do anything if I lag during a race. I'm going to end up last just because of how game works. Yeah, it's definitely a pay to win in terms of like your frame rate. Anyways, Evasion next event, we'll go ahead and use ourselves an event bait and go ahead and join our large event for the first time. And I think for this event, we'll go ahead, let's see how many people, 6 players, so we'll go ahead and camp over. Okay, camp over here, I think. Zoom, zoom. I think the boss spawns once per invasion at the last round. I'm fairly sure it spawns at the end of every round. Maybe not. It won't let me join the server. The server might... No, the server's not full. There are some privacy settings that are disabled by default for people like under 13. that disables you from being able to join. But yeah, I'm fairly sure, guys, where are all these ghosts leaking from? Alright, doesn't matter. Someone got them. Alright, we'll help. But yeah, no, there's some settings that you have to enable to be able to join random people's private servers. Yeah. Yeah, it says your privacy settings. Yeah, if you're under 13, some privacy settings are disabled. If you go into settings, if you are above 13, if you go into settings, there's a privacy setting, who can I join private servers from? You'd want that on everyone or people I follow and follow me, which is the only or best strategy to go ahead and do it. Yeah, I'm not going to be friending people or anything like that to allow you guys to join my private server. Yeah, I think if you're under 13, you aren't allowed to mess with your settings, though, so just bear that in mind. Also, this is, like, actually... This is a lot of ghosts that are coming out. But yeah, I think it's every 3 waves that their event ghost comes out, from what I'm seeing. Because, yeah, I think that makes a bit more sense. I thought it was just like once every wave there'd one that came out. I felt like that'd be a good idea, but apparently not. But yeah, oh, that's a very good stream. That was what, like three out of the last 6 ghosts were the chocolate bunny ghosts that we need for the quest, so that's kind of good. But yeah, how many keys do we have right now so I can actually correctly... What in the world are those ghosts doing? Alright, I want to go quickly check how many keys I currently have so I can... Yeah, I currently have 8 keys, so we'll see how many we get from this invasion event. Whoa, what's going on, ghosts? Definitely not lagging so much that I can't even see the ghost spawn. But yeah, okay, so we have 8 keys, so we'll go ahead and see how many we do get from that. That's our last chocolate bunny that we needed, so... And yeah, as I said, see there's another boss ghost here, and this is definitely not the last wave. So yeah. It definitely isn't it definitely isn't at the end of every event. It is definitely some waves in the middle have it. I do not know how many keys we got from that, but I think... Alright, someone's leaking ghosts somewhere. Yeah, ghosts are leaking, guys. Ghosts are leaking. Help, help! Ghosts are leaking. Who leaked the ghosts? Alright, there we go. Cleaned it up. I ran out of vacuum gum. Yeah, running out of gum is actually kind of a problem, I know, sometimes. I'm not going to be running out of vacuum gum. And if you have someone else, like, if you guys get 2 people per, you don't really even need vacuum gum. But yeah. I generally recommend using loot gum during these events. Just because, like, it's a little bit better to be getting more eggs, in my opinion, than it is to be vacuuming ghosts faster. Alright. Alright, I don't think ghosts are leaking anywhere. Also, we are getting a lot of ghosts. Like, look at the spawn rate of these ghosts. It's actually kind of insane. Yeah, you almost definitely do need 2 people per area with, like, at least 3 streams, if not 5 streams, to be able to keep up with these ghosts, I think. Which is kind of funny, because generally speaking, having 5 streams is not useful, but, like, in events, it can be really useful to have both Finsley and Master Hunter done, so that you can actually get all those additional streams. And I think this is, like, one of those times where, like, it's really helpful to actually have all 5 streams. So that you can just kind of vacuum all the ghosts as they come out, instead of having to, like, vacuum 3 at a time, or 1 at a time, or something like that. But yeah, large events are definitely a lot more spammy than the other events are. Which is, I think this is nice. I think the other events were they felt a little bit easy when you had like 8 players per them. So it's nice to have a little bit of a difficulty spike here for the large events. Also, I think I was the only one vacuuming that ghost, so it got a little bit too far. But it's good to know I'm at a good position to be able to actually vacuum all of the ghosts by myself. Yeah. Yeah, there's actually a few perks that are kind of good for this. Like, the double range is definitely going to be helpful. Also, there's a large ghost somewhere, and oh, there's wave 10? Yikes. I didn't think there was a wave 10. I need help. Yeah, but... Man, it's so helpful to have all these streams, guys. Alright. Alright, we'll go ahead. They're clumping up. I can't keep up. That ghost got through. Alright, I'll clean up these ghosts. That dude can deal with all the ghosts that are coming out, or at least some of them. I'll make sure that none get too far. Alright, looks like we managed them. And now we need to go help other people, because I'm fairly sure other people are struggling with these ghosts. Maybe not. Okay, looks like there's a big health ghost, so we'll go ahead and vacuum it, just so we get a few more eggs. Alright, there we go. Yeah, that wasn't actually too bad. Alright, there we go. We are done with Reed, so we'll go ahead and get Reed's quest done, complete with. Now have these Easter eggs, 300 Easter eggs. I did trade for 250 glitchy loot for 1 mini crab. Also, the 100 loot bags only got me like 5 event bait and 5 flame heart. Yeah, sometimes you do get unlucky with like loot bags and stuff, so it is what it is. And I'm assuming by the 250 glitchy loot, you gave the mini crab. Otherwise, it's kind of a really bad trade. I'm assuming you gave the mini crab, and which is kind of a scam trade, but whatever. If you have 250 glitchy loot gums, like I don't think there's too many problems going on there. Alright, next we are going to need 20 gnomes and 8 flower ghosts. So we are going to go ahead and again just event bait up boss, and then event bait up the evasion event. Do you get the keys from the big pink ghost? No, you just get like 48 eggs or something instead of 8 eggs that you get from the normal ghost. So it's just a lot of eggs that you get from the big ghost. You get the keys from the end of the event reward. 1 key from small events, 1 key from medium events, and 2 keys from the large events. So as we went from 8 to 12 keys, we got 4 keys in total. With the double boss drops, doubling our keys. That means we got 2 from that last event. So yeah. Overall, it's a pretty good. I would say it is worthwhile if you have boss gum, using boss gum on large events, but only if you're able to do the large events. I think on the small and medium events, it is not as worthwhile to be using boss gum. But yeah. No, it's yeah. Since you don't get a pop-up or anything from it, I know it's one of the most confusing things for Ghost Simulator. Is this end of event, or the end of a what's it called? End of the. I want to call it event, but like bosses aren't really, yeah. Like end of tower, end of invasion rewards, you usually get it into your inventory directly without any pop-up, which I think people find very confusing at first. You just need to be aware of it and know that's where your keys are coming from. Otherwise, yeah. It took me 26,000 eggs with all luck boosts to get one of the godlies this event. Oh, that's rough sometimes. Yeah. What is that, like? Wait. Dude, that's only, 52, 52, yeah, that's only 52 crates, dude. That's actually pretty good. I mean, it's not the best if you're running 6 times luck. Because that's, what, 52 instead of 40 on average. But that's actually a pretty good rate, to be honest. So that's actually a pretty standard rate to get the godly from that. Assuming it's the standard rarity, I'm assuming it's just going to be a standard rarity. That's generally what crates are. Also, guys, do not use an event bait right now because I need to go sell. No, the reason I don't want people using event bait right there is mainly because I want to be able to use XCOM, and I don't want to be in my inventory and then messing around and like closing my inventory and causing the event pop-up to disappear and not be able to join the event. Because I know Ghost Simulator's of like pop-up system's kind of weird, whereas if you open like any inventory or something, it'll automatically close it. Alright, are we the only 2 people here? If so, we are good. If not, we do need to kind of move somewhere else to make sure we are evenly spreading our people. You have a full backpack. Oh, that's rough. I think you can still use overcharge or something. I don't know if that'll actually vacuum ghosts. But yeah, I do know what you mean. I feel like there's a reason why I said for people not. There's a reason why you shouldn't be using event bait like right after a boss or anything like that. Is because of that. Also, someone's leaking a lot of ghosts somewhere. Guys! I guess I'm on this portal now, because no one's on this portal. Oh, it looks like 2 people decided to be on the portal. I should go, I think someone has that. I should go make sure this person isn't getting overwhelmed. Yeah, this was a good idea. But yeah, go on the line. Oh my word. Yeah, that's yeah, if you manage to not mess up and have someone missing on a portal, that's kind of rough. I should, like, that's the only reason why you should be like, yeah, okay. I think we're good at this point. Yeah, it looks like there is someone on both those 2. So we're good to just go ahead and chill on this one. I think this one's definitely the weak link at the point. But yeah, if you have someone that's missing or doesn't do it, it gets kind of rough. Yeah, but no, the thing is, the crate costs like 500 eggs or something, so you're actually going to be spending quite a hefty amount of eggs for it. Especially if they end up having like a 1,000 cost crate. That's on average, if you have no luck boost, 250,000 eggs for that godly. So, yeah, good luck to the people who are free to play if you're trying to play this event. Because if you aren't able to get enough to, like, on average get it, you aren't going to be easily able to get that godly. It really goes to show how much, like, how overpowered, or maybe not even overpowered, how necessary, like, luck boosts and loot boosts are for, like, actually grinding in these events, when you do the math on how much you need. Also, I think someone's leaking somewhere. Is there a leak somewhere? No, okay. It's just a longer wave. Just wondering, do I have the pass? I do not have the pass at the moment. It might be worth me buying it. I don't think I will. Just because, like, I will be using, like, loot gum and all that stuff for the most of it. But yeah. Also, you get so many less ghosts from the small events versus, like, the large events. It's kind of funny. Also, why is there oh, there's just ghosts chilling around in the Easter event area. But yeah, because you get so much less ghosts from the smaller events, doing these quests is actually kind of a pain. Let's see. Let's go use an event bait. And then go ahead and complete this race. I know we really should stop racing because we're kind of embarrassing ourselves by getting last every single time or something. But yeah. Where's the egg hunt? The ghost event, the Easter event this year, it's in the main hub. So rather than being its own separate world like it has been in previous years, what it's actually is going to be alternating events with, like, race and bosses. So where you normally have race and boss events every few minutes that players can go ahead and join, there's an invasion event mixed in there, where you are going to be doing the invasion event that we are doing right now, to go ahead and get the eggs, the ghosts, and all the other stuff that you want from this event, the keys too. So yeah, it's right here in the main hub. It's pretty easy to go ahead and find if you just wait around for a few events. Up here, as you guys can see, invasion event next in 7.5 minutes, which we are just going to go ahead and event bait. So hopefully Deadpool has sold his pack this time, so we don't have any ghosts leaking out of a random portal. But yeah, we'll go ahead and take over this portal. If anyone does end up joining us, that's fine. But yeah, 5 people. Hopefully we do have at least 1 person on each portal. Oh, where's the Roblox egg hunt? Like, it's dead in 2023? Yeah, there is no official egg hunt. The Roblox has done away with the egg hunts every year. I don't know why specifically. I'm not really following that too much. But yeah, there is no egg hunt this year. Sorry, you have to eat. You'll be back for the next invasion. Alright, that's fine. I just have to make fun of someone for when ghosts leak, and like, all right, where are these ghosts? 2 ghosts left. 1 ghost left. All right, whatever. Yeah, that's like, this is kind of the strategy for these events, is to just go ahead and get 1 person on each portal and then vacuum every single ghost as they come out. Ideally, you have someone with up to 5 streams so they can actually handle the amount of ghosts that are coming. Because in like large events, the amount of ghosts can get really overwhelming super quickly. Even if you have, you think you're my first Turkish subscriber? I mean, I don't know any Turkish subscribers, so maybe. That's the thing though about YouTube. Like, there's 1,000 people subscribed to me, so I'm fairly sure I only know like 10 or 12 of those have specifically said their actual country of origin or something like that. So yeah, also there's a leakage. We need to go help clean up. Boom. Alright, there we go. But yeah. So yeah, you might be it. I don't know anything to the contrary, but there's a lot of people subscribed, so I know 1,000 isn't a lot of subscribers, but it is a lot of people. So I'm not going to say that specifically because it is in a different language, and I don't know if it's I don't know what it means. So I'm going to not say anything that might be potentially offensive. Like, I'm fairly sure from my limited understanding that should be a fine word. I think I've heard all those before. But just in the off chance that it is, I think I'm going to... Ramadan. I've heard about Ramadan. I don't know exactly the specifics on what it means and all that. Other than some sort of... fairly sure it's something to do with fasts. Oh, there's the big ghost. We'll go help with the big ghost. But yeah. Allah is God and Kabul Astin is accept. Ah, okay. Yeah, I was fairly sure Allah was fine. The rest of it that I hadn't heard before, but yeah, no, that's interesting. Allah Kabul Astin, yeah, I cannot pronounce it. You guys know I'm American, correct? There's a lot of stereotypes about Americans not knowing how to pronounce other languages or not knowing other cultures or stuff. Like obviously it's not all Americans, but there's a lot of truth to that saying, at least from my perspective, where like I do not know like European countries even, where it's like yeah I know some of them, but like I can name like half of them probably, and it's only like the big ones, and like all the small ones I'm like completely lost when it comes to it. So it is definitely true when people say stuff like Americans are so uncultured or something. Yeah, we're learning English, but no, yeah, that's the funny thing. Like, English is literally the, I don't know what it's considered, but it's like the, it's pretty much the language used by everyone at this point in time, just because, like, it is the, America at one point, America's, like, the most powerful nation, so it's kind of, you're like, oh yeah, everyone needs to use our language. Which is kind of weird, but at the same time, like, for Americans, it's like, oh yeah, we don't need to learn any additional language. which in some respects is kind of arrogant. It's kind of nice, but it's also kind of arrogant and also kind of makes us stupid. But it is kind of how it works anyways. But yeah. Anyways, there should be a boss ghost, I think. I'm thinking I'm starting to notice a pattern where third wave, fifth wave, third wave, fifth wave, and wait, where's this ghost from? Oh, it's literally from my portal. There was the boss ghost. Okay, that's my bad. Yeah, I don't even get eggs from it. But yeah. English is the most spoken language. Actually, I believe. Okay, I think Chinese has more native speakers. I know it's not Chinese, guys. I know it's like Mandarin or something like that. But yeah. Yeah, Turkey's economy is very world politics are kind of weird, guys. I'm not going to get too involved. Not going to go too much about them, but like, yeah. There's some problems. Also, I really wish we could have got one more flower pot ghost so we could turn in raid for this big event. But we are literally going to be doing a big invasion event for a single flower pot ghost, so yeah. Oh, you finished Reed's quest? Nice. Yeah, Reed's quest seemed like actually a long quest just because you have to wait for the invasions. Maybe not wait, but like you have to do the invasions, and then once you're done with the invasion, you can turn in the quest. So if you end up grabbing like double or triple the amount of ghosts you need for a quest, you're literally just spending extra time in that invasion where you could turn in that quest, where you could have turned in that quest and been working on the next quest instead. But yeah. Also, I'm talking about how many people know it, not if it's their native language. Yeah, I also know Mandarin, though. It's quite a common language. It's kind of... Turkey is the hardest third language because their alphabet, we have different, what are those called? I know those have a special word, and I knew at some point I knew what it was. Accents? Are they called accents? I don't know if they're called accents, but it's more of like what enunciation you put on a letter, if I'm remembering correctly. I don't know if that's specifically what they mean in your language. They might just be like different letters that aren't, or like slightly different from it. I know German has a weird S that looks like a B, but yeah. Yeah, accents. Oh, yeah, guys, that's how good I am at languages. The fact that I actually knew that word is kind of funny. Have you heard about Danish? No, I haven't, but I do know a lot of languages even use those accents. I know English is kind of weird. We kind of just simplify everything. We do have the accents in like our how to pronounce stuff, but like it's really hard to pronounce English words just because we have like no set rules on pronunciation. The common example of that's like OUH, so like trough. Trough is probably a bad word, but like through is also another word that uses it, and it's pronounced a lot differently depending on what context it's in. Also, I want to be using this gum, so use it. Sell. And then we'll event bait. But yeah, in English you have a lot of different pronunciations, even though if something's spelled the same. It's kind of bad. But it is how it works. Okay, someone's going there, someone's going there, someone's going here. Looks like there's only one person here. Are they handling ghosts fine? Yeah, they're handling ghosts fine. We'll go ahead and check somewhere else. Cafe. Yeah, the funny thing is most of the words that we do have those accents on in English, they're from other languages too. So, yeah. Also, we literally, I don't know what, is the stream lagging? Or is it Roblox just lagging? Like, or 1 FPS. Yeah, it's literally just 1 FPS on Roblox. Alright, we're going to be going over here and helping out over here, maybe. Like, we're so laggy, I can't even, like, move to another one if this one's actually crowded. Okay, it looks like it is. So, no, it looks like someone's leaving. Alright, we'll stay here. Hopefully, lag will clear up so we can actually help with this event. Because as it is, we're middle of... Alright, whatever. We're just going to go leave. I think someone over here needs help. Maybe not needs help, but It's one person over here, so, Alright, there we go. Got our quest done, at least. Are they using vacuum gum? Oh, they are. Alright, they got it, then. Yeah, I don't know where to be helpful, like... like, everyone actually has this event covered. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, I think we'll just kind of hang out next to that dude that is using the vacuum gum. I think that is definitely our best bet. But yeah. Someone once said, English is 3 languages wearing a trench coat and pretending to be one. Yeah, it's actually kind of funny just how many English words are just random other language words. Like, okay, I don't... Okay, what's a common one? I know there's a very common one, I keep wanting to think cliche, but it's not cliche. Nor is it niche. It's another word like that, though, where it's, like, completely French. And English just uses it, like, very often. And no, it's not a swear word or anything like that, either. I know that's a common joke. Someone's vacuum gum ran out, I see. But, yeah. Do I watch Breaking Bad or Game of Thrones? No, I don't really watch too much of that TV shows. Alright. Oh, look, we got the big ghost. Wave 7. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this ghost spawns on, like, every wave or something, but I don't exactly know. I feel like it's somewhat random, too. Have I heard of the Pizza Tower? The Leaning Tower of Pisa? I don't know what country that's in. I believe it's Rome. Or, not Rome, Italy. Yeah, okay. It's definitely in Italy, I just don't know where in Italy. Like, I'm fairly sure it's not in Rome, and that's the only city in, Italy I know. But yeah. Do I play Obby Creator? I do not. I barely play Roblox for Ghost Simulator. There's pretty much no other Roblox games I actually end up playing. Yes, it's Italy. Isn't it in Greece? Pizza Tower, a game on Steam. Okay, not the Tower of Pisa. I have no idea, guys. Okay, someone leaked a ghost somewhere, and now I have to go find it. Looking at you. Whoever that is, you leaked a ghost. Oh, lovely. Now we're leaking ghosts. I think someone did an overcharge or something. I don't know what's going on, guys. There's a lot of ghosts that are leaking here. It's a good thing that these ghosts, like, stack up on each other and block each other's movement. So, also, what's going on? Why can I sometimes vacuum ghosts and sometimes not? Alright, there we go. And now there should be a large ghost that people are vacuuming, like, over here. No. Over there on the other side, then. Alright, we need to go back there, though, and help, because it feels like ghosts are overwhelming this side quite easily. All the ghosts marching to their demise. Oh, am I actually getting vacuum? Am I actually getting vacuum stream, overwhelmed? Like, I normally say this, like, you don't really get overwhelmed with 5 vacuum streams. But during events, apparently you do. I feel like if I was using, like, a vacuum gun, too, it wouldn't be too much better, just because I do have that little bit of delay. It probably would be a little bit better. Also, Sam, I think I saw some of your emotes again. But yeah, there we go. Complete the event. We now can go ahead and complete, Breed. Right now, I am a college student, so I'm out of grade school. Yeah. Open 5 event pet crates. Alright, so we'll go ahead and open 5 event pet crates. 1. Oh, we should probably turn off auto-delete commons. 2. 3. 4. 5. Sure. That was definitely 5 crates. I'm struggling on the invasion without vacuum gum. Yeah, you either need like 2 or 3 people per it, or vacuum gum, I think. Okay, open any invasion chest. How many keys do we have? We can probably open a 5, I think. Actually, 5 or 1. What do you guys think? Should I open a 5 key chest or a 1 key chest for this quest? But yeah, I personally think loot gum's definitely the way to go on events like this. But I do understand vacuum gum. Like, it is a little bit of a help. Actually, yeah, if anyone needs vacuum gum, let me know. Send me a trade or something from in-game. Because, like, there's no way I go through all 6,000 of this. 5 for the device. Get all the small ones first. Also, why is this 5? Usually the legend... Wait. Why is this one 5? Usually this one's 25 for legendaries and godlies. Yeah, hello, Luby. Welcome back to the stream. There will always be more. Can I offer for classified pets? No, not at the moment. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and open a 5. Just because. I think that's the legendary pet. Oh, no, it's the... It was neither a legendary nor a pet. I think that's the godly board we got first try. Which is insane, because usually that's the one you struggle for hours to get. Yeah, that's literally the godly board. We got that one for... Ooh, that's insane. Usually, guys, it is only 5 keys instead of 25 keys. But usually this godly board is the one you struggle for, like, hours to get. Because, like, it's an 8% chance. So, like... In theory, you need to get 12 of its crates, so it's usually more expensive than these. But right now it is only 5 instead of 25, so that is helping a little bit. But yeah, now we need to go collect some Easter eggs, so we'll go ahead and start event mating again. Yeah, no, I'm not really trading in Ghost Simulator at the moment. The thing about trading is I'm either getting a bad deal, or I'm giving someone else a bad deal, which I don't like to do anymore. As kind of a YouTuber for Ghost Simulator, it's kind of not a good look to be scamming people, even if it's like just a small. It's not really a scam, but like, yeah, it's very hard to do an equal trade in Ghost Simulator, or really any game for that matter. So I try to just avoid trading entirely. That's the board. Alright, there we go. First place for once. And then we'll go ahead and use another event bait for another event. This will be a small event, so we are only going to get, like, I don't know, 3 waves. So we might not even get 600 Easter keys from this. Hopefully we do, but we might not. Just because of how slow these ghosts spawn. It is so weird going from the big event where you get, like, ghost, just spawning from that event portal down to like the small event where it's like you can literally take a nap between these ghost spawns pretty much. probably not. Guys, don't actually take a nap between ghost spawns. But it feels like you can. Yeah, missing that prompt is actually kind of difficult. I know I missed that prompt like once earlier this stream. It is kind of a pain to actually join that. I feel like maybe if they made it like a little place where you could go with like a 5-second cooldown, like one of the spawns for like bosses and stuff, where you can just go in there and when it has like a 5-second cooldown or 10-second or something, would allow people to like pre-join or something, rather than specifically having to click a button that might just randomly disappear because you open up a random other inventory thing. But yeah. In Backdoor, like one of the big things about going through Backdoor is that you really don't have too many random quests to not do. Like the big ones are just don't worry about Ali, don't worry about Gabe, don't worry about the Illin or Joven or anything like that. But most of that's pretty self-explanatory. Really the only good suggestion I have for going through Backdoor quicker is for your second or third time through it after your rebirth. Before your rebirth, you should actually grind some gum from the last areas of Backdoor. So on your next time through Backdoor, you have that glitchy loot gum to go through Backdoor quicker. It's kind of sad how Mackey's the only original dev still working on the game. I mean, that's kind of how games work, or like really anything in general. Eventually someone grows tired of it and they move on. Like even in terms of like YouTube and stuff. At some point, I'm going to move away from YouTube and just stop making YouTube videos as much as you guys want me to. Continue forever. There's going to be a time when there are no more highest gaming YouTube videos. But yeah. I don't know. It's just kind of how stuff works. At least that's the way I see it. I do understand the sentiment. Like, yeah, it is one of those things where, like, it was such a great game and devs have kind of moved away from it. But I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing about Rowan. Most of Rowan's pain is actually upgrading your antenna, which you're going to have to do anyways for progression. Like, really the only pain for Rowan is, like, the last quest where it requires you to do 80 of the Agents HQ ghosts. So, yeah. There's actually not too many hard quests in Rowan all together. Also, who has that big health ghost that we can go and mooch off of? Nope. Alright. Someone's already killed it then. Yeah. There it is. Alright. But whatever, we gotta move on to the next quest of Reed. Quick as bunny, here's some Easter keys. Pets, saw one, strong as an ox, blah blah blah. Open one invasion chest. Alright. We'll go open one of these. That looks like the common board. It was the... Okay, did we just get, like, the rarest two things? Okay, that one's tied for rarest, but, like, we got, like, the best ones, like, right off the bat. That's kind of funny. But, yeah. Anyways, Easter keys. Sheep. Separate, ghosts. Lovely. Alright, back to spamming out event bait for, events. Fast travel. But, yeah. Well, no, Rowan is definitely worse. Rowan's upgrading your antenna for Rowan is actually easier than upgrading your antenna for Billy, the previous one, because you do have better item drops. Yeah, to be honest, Rowan's actually one of the better quests in Backdoor. Mainly the thing I'm looking at for that is actually the last, like, 2 quests on them. Like, up to the last 2 quests, you're mainly looking at just progression anyways that you'd have to do. Like, yeah, you do have a few, like, 80 ghost quests for each of them, but, like, it's all pretty cookie cutter, which isn't too bad. But, like, for Rowan's last quest, you have to grab, like, 5 or 8 of each normal ghost from each area, which is a super easy quest. For Billy, you have to grab, like, 8 of each rare ghost or something ridiculous. Like, it's a really bad quest for Billy for the last, like, 2 quests. And then for, Riley, it's actually not as easy as Rowan's, but it's much easier than Billy's, because it's, like, 15 of the normal ghosts or something. But yeah. Yeah, not doing Billy is, like, It's super helpful. Rowan, I mean, Rowan is bad because it is in backdoor. But like his quest lines other than the backdoor progression is actually pretty easy. And the perk he gives is actually useful, unlike Billy's. Like with Overcharge, you can go ahead and grind for Gum pretty easily. You can grind Lucky Cats if you want to, and it's also kind of useful. It's kind of useful on some bosses. Like it isn't the best perk in the game, the Overcharge, but it is actually helpful in some cases, unlike Billy. Yeah, when you first figure out that there's lore going on from the quest lines, it's kind of like, wait, what have I missed? And the thing is, like, to be fair, a lot of the lore is pretty easy to understand if you just read it. There is some underlying lore, especially like recently with like Second Arc and stuff, where it's like, oh yeah, okay, we used a loot gum instead of that, whatever. Someone keeps beating me to the event bait usage, and that's kind of annoying. Anyways, we'll go ahead and camp this one, I think. You guys saw me go into the cell circle, correct? Alright. Alright, fortunately, if we can, I think, glitch out of this and then go ahead and sell, but we won't be able to... Did I go into the sell thing or not? I thought I went into the sell thing. But yeah, we can't get out. We literally aren't able to help with this event, so we are just going to try to get out of it as quick as possible. I think from here we should be able to get out. Santa Slay, equip. When I was 8, I bought every single Game Pass for this game. Yeah, it's kind of interesting just how useful some of the Game Passes are, whereas some of the other ones are just absolutely useless. So, fortunately, if you're younger, you generally don't... Okay, we're eventually going to get on this, guys, and sell. Yeah, I can't help, guys. I literally can't vacuum because I have my... Ag! Stupid game. Okay, Alright, at some point we are going to figure out how to get out of here. And once we do, we are going to be able to go sell. We aren't going to be able to get back, but like, you know. At least we aren't going to be legitimately useless inside the thing. We'll be legitimately useless outside of it. Yeah, guys, I'll figure out a spot to glitch out. I'm thinking this one's looking promising. Ooh, this is actually looking pretty good, too. Basically, I'm trying to find, like, walls at a pretty, good angle to each other and then glitch through there. Like, this has been looking promising. Like, look how much we're spamming around. We should just get out one of these walls eventually. Maybe not. Maybe these walls don't allow you to get down out of them. I can't help! Guys, I have my full ectoplasm. I thought I sold, but I didn't. Game glitched or something. Diamond Wardstone has fallen. Lovely. Yeah, this is what happens when I can't help, guys. Silly game. Vacuum gum. Alright, you know what? If you need vacuum gum, I can give you a very quick donation of vacuum gum. Let's see. Where's our vacuum gum? No. Alright, that should be enough. There you go. We're falling apart, yes! It's nice to know that these things can die. Although I don't think this one can. Just because, like, it's literally in a single path from it. But, okay, more people need stuff. Oh, never mind. They don't need stuff. All right. I'm still trying to figure out how to get out of here, guys. Eventually I'll figure it out. I don't know what they're saying. Oh, they just said sorry. All right. There we go. If I'm missing that glitchy vacuum at some point, don't worry about giving it back to me. I'll just grind my own. Anyways, we're trying to figure out a good spot to glitch out of the map from. So we can, like, actually sell. At this rate, we're actually going to get teleported back before we can get out, but, yeah. I don't even know if we'll get keys, guys. It'd be funny if we do get keys from this, because we literally did nothing the entire time, but, yeah. Alright, we have 19 currently. Oh, they blocked off this. They saw this being a problem for people to get out, but I think you can still get out of here. Deadbolt, are you really needing gum too? Oh no, you're just literally throwing Euphoria at me. Do the ward stones even matter? Oh, there we go, guys. We got out. Ha. We didn't get out. Alright. But yeah, now we can actually go ahead and sell. This time we'll go ahead and use, X-Gum, use that, sell that. Alright. And we actually got Easter keys from that, even though we did absolutely nothing, which is, kind of funny. Looks like more people want glitchy vacuum gum. I don't know. If you guys need vacuum gum, I have literally tons of vacuum gum. So, what is this? Like 100 people I can give 50 vacuum gum to. So, yeah. I could literally almost give all my, okay, maybe not all my subscribers. That's a bit much. But I could almost give every single person who's viewed this video, yeah, I could give every single person who's viewed this video according to my, analytics. Apparently 50 itchy vacuum gum and that'd be fine. A bug that just happened that deleted your menu? Yeah. Ghost Similar is not known for being, oh, are you in the shop? No, you're not in the shop even. Interesting. This event is doing wonders for my Yuwu quest. Oh, that is definitely the case. With grinding these things, you're definitely, you definitely end up, doing a little bit of the other events if you're using event bait. Ideally, I think you'd, like, server hop. Okay, we'll try to go help over here. But yeah, ideally you'd server hop, I think, to get better events, especially after, like, a large event or something. Trying to find, like, better or closer to evasion events timers. I think the only problem is, okay, I think the only problem is we really can ghost. You end up, if you join, like, during a large event, you're just going to have to server hop again. And if you end up getting stuck in a server that always has one of those, one of the large events going, you're going to probably be much better off just chilling in the same server. Oh yeah, that's a very common, that's how the game used to work when you got disconnected from your Wi-Fi. You were able to, like, move around, and something using the physics, but, like, once you jumped, you weren't touching anything anymore, and so the physics would just break on Roblox. Also, someone's leaking somewhere. Is it too big of an it? No, it's an easily solved issue. Alright. But yeah, that's how Roblox physics work if you do get disconnected. It'll end up allowing you to play around, like, with the physics and stuff. But, like, it won't really register falling. It won't really register some inputs. Yeah, but moving around is usually, you could usually walk through walls too, which is kind of interesting. Yeah. Yeah, grinding gum in the ice cave isn't bad. The best strategy actually to grinding gum is in backdoor. Once, like, before your first rebirth, if you complete Rowan, if you can get a decent amount, if you complete Riley, you're able to pretty easily grind the last 4 areas of backdoor for gum, which has very good rates. It gives you glitchy gum instead of Alright, we need to be standing on the side here so we can actually, like, select the ghosts and hope that they don't move randomly in bad directions. But yeah, no, backdoor is definitely the place to be grinding gum currently, if you can. Obviously, there's some problems with grinding in backdoor. Mainly the fact that it is a little bit tough to actually get there. This is like one of those guards that stand at like walls where they're just like, you shall not pass with like spears and stuff. That's literally what it feels like. Also, this lag just means we don't see the ghost spawn as soon as they do, which this is such a cheese strategy for dealing with this thing. Just have 2 people in like each area, and the ghost shall not pass. Until you start getting lagged like this, and you can't even see the ghost spawning. Like, I'm literally just clicking in blank area. You guys can see this. And I'm vacuuming ghosts because I have 2 FPS. Alright, let's go ahead and make sure stuff isn't... Yeah, we aren't going to be able to help if ghosts start leaking. We can barely see half the ghosts that have been vacuumed. Alright, there we go. Now we can see ghosts. Yeah, lagging Ghost Simulator is kind of obnoxious, but it is what it is. We are the gatekeeper? Yeah, we are making sure no ghosts can pass this line. Also, we aren't using loot gum for some reason. You pretty much always want to be using vacuum gum or loot gum during this fights, I think. But yeah. Gatekeeper is the only NPC without a reoccurring trait in their name. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, there's some egg hunters and ghost hunters. It's a very common one. Where in their title they legitimately have something like that. And then there's a few different ones like egg hunter, associate, remnant. But like bow, for instance, doesn't have, or no, bow is ghost hunter bow. Are people leaking? Nah, people got them under control. Totally not just a rhythm game with me clicking in the blank air. I don't know, this feels like a really easy event, to be honest. At least it is when you have 7 people that are actually good at the game, all armed with like vacuum gum to the teeth. Yeah, it's a pretty easy event. Yeah, I can't think of any other. I think Green Knight, or was it Ghost Hunter Green Knight, or was it just Green Knight? I can't remember. Like, there's been some more creative NPCs that have been coming out with weirder names. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's someone other than Gatekeeper now with like a solo name like that. Creepy Cat is also kind of interesting too, I think. I think Creepy Cat, I don't think it's Ghost Hunter Creepy Cat. I think it's just Creepy Cat. Alright, that should be the last wave. So let's go see if we can find that. It's always in the last place I check. So yeah. See if we can go find that big ghost. There was no big. Actually, it was probably over here. That was just a side ghost. But yeah, there we go. We can move on to next Reed's quest. Get 650 Easter keys. Eggs. Sorry. Ragged eggs, vacuum these ghosts, alright. And we'll continue to use event bait, because, like, you know, what else are we supposed to do? 42 keys? Yeah, I think I'm at what, like, yeah, 25 right now. So, easier keys are seem like they're going to be a little bit harder to grind. As I've said before, I think it is worthwhile using Boss Gum on both the, at least the longest event. I think it's worth using it on. Maybe even the, no. Yeah, I don't think it's worth using on the medium or small events. But I think it's for sure worth using on large events. If you have Boss Gum, using Boss Gum during the last of Wave 10 or something like that, you can go ahead and use a Boss Gum and then probably get double drops from that, which I think will be worthwhile. I'm on Quest 10. Yeah, I'm also on Quest 10, which is kind of funny. 36 plus 2 that I've spent keys in total. Yeah, nice. I've struggled to get 25 keys myself. Right now I am getting 2 keys because I do have double boss drops from each event, and then 4 from the large event. And I've also been doing events for the last hour, almost 2 hours now, actually. Wow. So yeah, we have been grinding quite a bit. We're probably gonna end up stopping about an hour, but so probably get another like 20 keys or something. But yeah. I still have the Christmas event things from 2021 and 2022. The presents? Yes, I do still have all these presents. And also these mystery boxes too. So, yeah, I have a lot of stuff just stored up. Oh, and prize eggs from 2022. Yeah, my inventory at this point, I have a lot of stuff. That I really should open at some point. Also, what? Oh, because I needed that. Okay, never mind. But yeah. Yeah, I know a lot of people stop playing Ghost Sim after a little bit of time. It's kind of normal, to be honest. Alright. We literally didn't do the event, so, yeah, that's funny. Anyways, we can use an event bait now. I think we'll wait for make sure everyone can go ahead and sell. Alright. Last chance for you guys to sell. Alright, we're going to go back to our normal place over here in this long hallway. And it is a small event, so we're going to end up being completely fine with this slow trickle of ghosts. It is so weird. I know I've said this before. It's so weird going from that large event with like ghost, down to this small event where you just have like a ghost every like 5-6 seconds. Wait, 36 keys in 2 hours? I need plus 1,000 for all pets and boards. Yeah, it's actually kind of rough when it's put that way. It's mainly because of the boss time and race time that you are spending between events. So if you can somehow server hop to get rid of that time, you're actually in a better position. Like, public servers aren't going to be using event bait for invasion. So if you just kind of server hop to hopefully find one where it says invasion next, and then use an event bait in that server, it's probably going to actually shorten your time quite a bit. I think. But yeah. Worst area in my opinion, I think the fact that Area 51 is missing a whole set of ghosts is kind of annoying. Yeah, I don't know. That's generally what I'm considering bad, is just the fact that it is missing a set of ghosts, so it's kind of slow, but yeah. It'd be cool if they did it 2 times items next week. Guys, we already get 2 times drops too frequently at this point. Like, it is super overpowered to be getting like double drops events, and we get them way too frequently in my opinion. So the fact is we are probably going to get like a 2 times egg event or a 2 times key event at some point during this event. Probably not next week, but probably end of week like 2 or something, or middle of week 2, or maybe start of week, no. What am I trying to say? Start of update, after the 2nd update or after the 3rd update, we're probably going to end up getting one of those 2 events. So, You guys don't need to ask for them. The devs are probably going to add them anyways, and they're a bit overpowered, so I prefer not to have them. No, it doesn't actually scale that way. Event passes specifically scale as only an additional key, or additional 100%, I should say. So the fact that you get, like, on the sign itself, it specifically says you only get ×3 keys with the double boss drops. Like if I have them up here, it says 2 times these 3 keys, 3 times with the double boss drops. So you actually only get like plus 100% keys. So instead of getting 2 keys from the large events, with the double boss drops, you get 4. If you just have the event pass, you just get 4. But if you have both those, you only get ×6. And then if you add boss gum on top of that, the multipliers apply first, and then you get the plus 100% from the event pass. So what ends up happening is you get 2 keys ×2 from the boss drops, so that's 4 keys. Then you get ×5 from the enchanted gum, so that's 20 keys. And then you get plus 100%, which is another 2 since you only have a base of 2, for 22 keys in total. So if you are using boss gum, it's actually not worthwhile to be buying the event pass. And if you are getting the event pass, it's a little less worthwhile to be using like gum. Yeah, I would say during this event, it's actually fine to be using these, and then also using the boss gum on the large events in general. So yeah. I think everything is worthwhile in this event. That's not what we're doing. I think we're just kind of spamming out more event bait. But yeah. What game passes should you buy right now? If you don't have double drops game pass, that is the first one you should be buying in Ghost Simulator. It is the most overpowered game pass in Ghost Simulator. It's useful for everyone. Like a lot of the other game passes in Ghost Simulator are like super specific to specific people. Like Double Luck, for instance, is only useful if you're unboxing crates, which for most part of the early game, you're not actually unboxing too many crates. It's not super useful to have it. So yeah, you're much better off going for double drops. I think if you have double drops already, the next ones are actually the quality of life game passes. So if you need it, going for stuff like double range, more agility. So yeah, double items. Then you go some of the quality of life stuff, double range, more agility, quick unbox. Once you have those, if you need storage you can always buy. That's kind of its own thing. And then the last ones that you can buy is a 2 times souls or 2 times ecto tokens, depending on which tycoon you're going into for very end game. 2 times gems is pretty much useless, so don't buy it. And double luck is only useful if you have enough gems to go for classifieds, so only buy that if you're going for a lot of classifieds. Someone used event bait. That wasn't me. Whoops. Yeah, again, I think we're just always going to the same spot. I think this makes the most sense, is just keeping the same spot. But yeah. This is my last grindy quest to read. Oh, that's nice to know. I was like, yeah, I'm looking at this quest and it's kind of grindy. Obviously, if we get like a large event, it's going to be like this because of how fast those ghosts actually spawn. But yeah, what do we need? We need chicks, flowers, and chocolate bunnies. So pretty much any of the rare ghosts that spawn, we need them. Oh, am I not getting any drops from these ghosts because I'm vacuuming with someone with the vacuum gum? I think that's actually how it works. I didn't think that was how it works before, but I think specifically for this case, it is working that way. But whatever. We don't need a bunch of eggs anyways. We're more working on quests right now. If I wanted eggs, I'd just do this thing like solo or invite like two other people to come out with it. Which I might do offline, is invite like 2 or so people to come help me. But for during the stream, I think having everyone help is fine. Not really. That's the thing about, like, I was never really into that genre of game where it's like fast-paced and keeping up with like customer demands. stuff like that. It's never really appealed to me. Like pizzeria or cooking stuff like that, where it's like managing kitchen. It's kind of a pain, I felt like. But yeah. Also, who missed a ghost? Okay, someone got it. I have 2 water bowls next to me, and they're both empty, and I don't want to fill them. Yeah, I fortunately have one, Thank you for reminding me about water. I thankfully have one water bowl next to me that is actually, that actually has water in it. But, like... Alright, hopefully you're working on the ghosts. No, you aren't. I have 3 water bottles next to me, and 2 of them are empty, like, constantly. So, yeah, I definitely understand that sentiment. Not wanting to fill up water bottles. Also, I think someone leaked some ghosts, so we're going to go try to find leakage. Oh, it's always Deadbolt, like leaking all the ghosts. Man, I should have known. Hopefully, you know I'm joking, Deadbolt. You're probably one of the better players in the server. So, also, oh, I wasn't using loot gum. That's such a shame. All right, whatever. Back to this. Yeah, remembering to renew your gum is kind of a pain in this. After this, you find missing eggs, chew dancing gum, jump in a green ring in Wild West, buy a hoverboard from the shop, and finally win an Invasion event. All right, so yeah. Thank you for that. Let me know what the quests are. That actually does seem pretty easy. So yeah, once we're done with this quest, we're pretty much done with the Reeds event. But I think we are going to need to do a large invasion event before we can complete this quest, just based on the fact that we have 11 more chick ghosts to go. So, yeah. Alright, people were actually able to clear up. Yeah. Okay, we kind of wanted that flower pot, but that's my fault for running off. Let's see. But yeah. Yeah, I saw where the missing egg was. I've been seeing it for a while. It's I've been seeing it. I've been thinking that's probably a find item. Like every time I see it, it's like, yeah, that's probably a find item. I'm assuming it's specifically this thingy. Like this extreme find item every time I saw it. Also, where in the world is that? There it is. Invasion just successfully defeated. Go ahead, sell-ish. Yeah, and then we just go ahead and use another event bait, I think, for a boss. Yeah, it's that one. Yeah. That thing has been screaming event find item since every time I walk past it. But yeah. Do you get to vacuum from far away from a quest line? No, double range is what allows you to vacuum from far away. Allows you to vacuum ghosts from twice the normal distance. It's actually a really helpful quality of life game pass that you can buy. It's one of the recommended game passes, like after you get double items. I recommend all these quality of life stuff like more agility, double range, and the quick unbox. It is only a game pass. There is no like perk that you get it from. You do get a similar perk where you're allowed to like shoot from out of range of ghosts. You can shoot them with a photon blaster, but like obvious that one's not super helpful for a lot of stuff, and vacuuming is generally preferred. You should do a voice chat run of these where you can actually strategize. Yeah, that's the thing. The strategy in these events is actually super simple. You literally just camp the ghost area like the only strategy is to figure out like get like a few other friends to come help you with them. So yeah. I don't think there's too much strategy you actually need with people. You just literally just need to camp an area specifically. Like there's a little bit of strategy, I guess, if you start leaking ghosts, but you don't. If you get enough people, you aren't leaking ghosts, and the more people you have, the faster it gets done. So the faster you can grind keys. So yeah. Yeah, I figured it was too because it looks so out of place compared to everything else. Yeah, you're so right. That's exactly what it was to me too. Once you played Ghost Simulator enough, you start to see like where find items are. Like they stand out quite. There's very few find items where it's actually hard to find them. All right, let's go ahead. Use glitchy XCOM. Then go use our event bait. And yeah, this is going to be a large event, so that's going to be kind of funny. We're going to go back to our same place as always. And yeah, we are going to start to get overwhelmed by ghosts because that is legitimately what happens in large events. All right, we have 6 people, so we should be able to get 2 per, as long as no one forgot to sell or something. Looks like someone joined and missed the event, but whatever. It's their fault. I never thought I'd find a YouTuber with lag. Yeah, you guys, I have lots of lag. I play on a laptop and something. It's like, it's one of those things where it's like, that's kind of what the size of my YouTube is for. It's kind of just a random Roblox game. I'm not needing anything super high powered. I can't see these ghosts. So yeah, yeah, I do understand it is kind of weird to be like someone like good at the game and not have like actually good, yeah, I have zero idea what's happening right now. And being laggy, but like it's not too bad most of the time. It would be bad if I was playing some other like intensive game, like even Roblox is pretty intensive. But if I was playing some other games, like I play like off stream, some of those games get like really laggy. I think Trackmania is one of the ones I'm currently playing quite a bit of, which is super laggy when I'm playing it. I literally have to close Discord, Chrome, and everything else so I can actually run it like 20 FPS. But yeah, hopefully we do get enough chick ghosts to finish this quest so we can move on to the next one. It feels like with large events you do get like hundreds of ghosts anyways, so shouldn't be too much of a problem, but yeah. Kind of sucks that this event is a... Yeah, it is kind of interesting that this is a kind of a cheesable event where you kind of just do go to this start of the spawns and then just vacuum them as they spawn. I know with the last egg defense, there's like 10 or 12 different spawns around the map where they'd spawn from, so it was actually kind of difficult to keep up with it. But at the same time, I feel like you do get enough benefit from like, I don't know. I feel like it's still fun even with this cheese strategy. You have that big ghost where you can actually, if you want to, try to find it every time it spawns, which would definitely disrupt a little bit of the vacuuming. I don't think it's quite worthwhile, especially with me not even generally getting these eggs from these normal ghosts just because everyone else is using vacuum gum. But yeah. It's kind of relaxing, to be honest. It feels nice to do this event, even if it is kind of an easy event. Oh, look at that. We got the large ghost. Hopefully we do actually get a drop from it, despite the other person using vacuum gum. We do. And our gun popped right before we got the drop, so that's nice. Oh, there goes lag. We are losing ghosts, guys. We are losing ghosts. We are leaking. I think. I don't see any reason. Oh wait, we aren't actually leaking because the other person's isn't lagging. There we go. Did we leak any? No, someone else leaked some. Alright, they dealt with them. Now we need to come back. Yeah, Egg Hunter Reed is kind of long. His quests are kind of long because it does require you to get an invasion event like every time. Also, we got one of these, and this time we do have loot gum running, so we didn't actually get any drops though because of vacuum gum. Don't tell me we're not going to get all the chick ghosts. Like, give me 2. Nope. We are still missing 2 chick ghosts from this quest. But yeah, there are some. Since you do require it to do an invasion every time, it does become kind of a long quest line. What's the reward of Egg Hunter? Probably a pet or a board, maybe both. But yeah. 5 keys? Yeah, 5 keys is decent too. I landed on a rock and got shoved to the left. That was funny. It was really bad. I missed the booster and also, but whatever. Yeah, we aren't even getting 3rd. I think we're getting like 4th or 5th right now. Or we did get 3rd. Wow. Nice. Alright, yeah, we'll go ahead and use an event bait next for next one. Probably going to let it sit a little bit so no one gets like their inventory wiped or something, or not inventory, but gets the prompt wiped or something. I don't know. Someone's trolling, I think, in the race, so we're going to be waiting for them to finish. Yeah, like RNG, yeah, and getting rare ghosts is kind of a pain, the ones with 15 health, because they are a little bit rarer than their normal ghosts. So yeah. Alright. Someone else beat me to it. But yeah, I think overall though, I think this is actually a really good event. I think other people are thinking it's a good event too, from what I've seen in like Discord and stuff. I'm thinking people actually like this event. Even if it is a little bit slower, I'm from what I'm seeing, people enjoy it, but I at least enjoy it. Reed doesn't give a pet or board as a final reward this time. You usually get a pet or board as a final. So maybe we'll get an NPC. Yeah, the devs have said that this will be a 3-part event. So rather than the traditional 2-part event where it lasts a month or 4 weeks, it will be a 3-part event which will last 6 weeks. So you have lots of time to actually grind this event if you want to. And since it is in Main Hub, you can actually grind this event while working on a lot of other stuff. Yeah, I need 1. Also, we were out 0 ghosts for a while, and it took some time for the second wave to start. But yeah, it's definitely weird the differences between the large event and the small event. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like the ghosts should spawn a little bit faster in the smaller events. and be a little bit more ghosts. Because as it is right now, this feels like way too slow, and the large events are way too good. Because like most of what you get from this event, or maybe not most, but like a large chunk of what you get from events, is the egg drops from the ghosts. And it's the fact that small events give you both a lot less, give you less ghosts and less waves and less time. Means that's like 4 or 5 times better just to be doing bigger events, where you get more ghosts in from them. So yeah. This event makes me feel justified for saving my 200 event bait. Yeah, no, it definitely is nice to have a good supply of event bait. I know it isn't like super useful to have event bait usually. Like even during this event, you can server hop to get the event faster. But having it does make the event feel a lot, I don't know, it makes it feel a lot cleaner in some respects. I only have 130 enchanted boss gum and 70 glitchy boss gum. You know that's going to be more boss gum than I use this event. Like, really, the only way I see it useful to use gum or boss gum on is during the large event. I feel like otherwise it just doesn't really make sense. I think maybe for you with having 200 gums, maybe you can just use it on every single event. But I think for the most of the time, I think most of the time it does make sense to just work on the large events with the boss gum. If you only have like 10 or something, you're getting double the profit out of the large events compared to the small ones. And yeah, that's at least my personal opinion. No, it depends on what Q means. Sometimes Q means a quarter, sometimes Q means quest. I personally just say quest 10 rather than Q10. But yeah. Yeah, honestly, I don't even expect, like, I've done what, like 5, 6 large events now. I don't expect myself to actually end up doing any more than like 20 or 30 large events, overall. So yeah. Also, it's very funny to see these long streams from people that have been frozen, that characters have been frozen from Roblox side. Like, you can just see that they're stuck over there. This is super funny. At least I find it super funny to see people with their streams caught over. Also, it's kind of interesting how it works. Oh, someone got teleported back. But yeah. I'm so impatient. Without boss gum, I wouldn't even get the mythicals this fun. Yeah, I actually think it is worthwhile this event to have those boss gum for grinding. Like in some events, I would say it's not even worthwhile to use a gum. I think during the last Christmas, the last Halloween and stuff, it wasn't actually worthwhile to use gum on events. Just because of how quick like you got bosses. Like it takes you literally longer to get the gum than it takes you to get the bosses. So it was not worthwhile, but yeah. I'm up to 50 keys. I need to do this 16 more times. Everything that's done so far. Yeah, I've already used 20 event bait. So I'm only going to be able to, like, you know, event bait my way up to 400 keys. No, not even 400. 200 keys or something stupid like that. So yeah, eventually sometimes you do need to figure out how to server hop or get into a server with other people with a lot of event bait so you can all use your event bait together. But yeah, I'll end up grinding my way up to at least one of the mythicals. I think that's my usual tradition, is at least get one of the mythicals from every event. Sometimes I will get 2, but generally if it's a grindier event, I'll stick to 1 or something. Just because I'm like, I'm not a... Alright. Alright, we got into the event. I wasn't able to use any of that, but whatever. Yeah, no, that's the thing. Double boss drops, and if you are running glitchy boss gum, or if you're using enchanted boss gum especially, you're going to end up getting a lot of keys really quickly. Like one enchanted boss gum on a large event will get you 20 keys. So if you do like 5 of those, that's already 100 keys. And it doesn't seem like a lot. Like that's only like an hour worth of evasions if you just do hard invasions. Also, let's go grab that egg really quick. You got it, correct, dude? I need to go touch this egg before I forget. Yeah. He got it handled. He's a pro. I legitimately have no idea who that person is. Yeah, it is kind of nice how many keys you can get if you have a lot of the drops working for you. Somehow I've gained 2 evade. I don't know. I haven't opened anything. Yes, there are some quests recently that do give you a lot of event bait. Specifically, like a lot of the remnant quests end up giving you some. Like I know that's where I've gotten a lot of mine, is completing some of those remnant quests. Michaela, Reed's quest, Nixie's quest. All of those quests do have some nice event bait rewards. Not over here. Yeah, when you go looking for that big health ghost and you check the first place and it's not there, you kind of just go back, because by the time you get to the second place, it's going to be gone. But yeah, I feel like there could be like I don't know. I feel like you should be able to do it with one person better. You shouldn't just have this cheese strategy of just having more people in a portal. But at the same time, like if you make it so that cheese strategy isn't possible, it becomes even harder for less people to do it. Like you need more friends to be able to do it. Not everyone can just be like, oh yeah, everyone who watches me on YouTube, please come help with these stuff. And now we have 12 people in a server instantly vacuuming every single ghost that comes out of the portal before they can even move like 2 inches. Yeah, that's actually what's going on right now. Is we're literally just we're destroying ghosts. There's really no other way to do it. I've been looking for a place with low people, as there's so many people here. Yeah, that is a fair thing. Like, if you do have a lot of these people, if you want the eggs, you do kind of get into that problem where, like, especially if you aren't using vacuum gum, you end up getting like 0 of the egg drops. You'll notice whenever this dude gets onto a ghost faster than I do, generally I end up getting none of them, and that's fine. Honestly, that's the trade-off you get from using loot gum instead of vacuum gum. Ooh, we do get the high health ghost. It is a normal trade-off, and like honestly, that's kind of fair in a sense. Like, I swear my loot gum always pops right before that thing happens. Anyways, we can turn in Reed's quest. Easter eggs, shenanigans. We'll probably ignore the race that someone's probably event baiting right now. Use the dancing gum. Actually, we can use the dancing gum. I really wish we could like turn off our music or something. But not really possible. All right. Portal, blah blah blah. Jump through the green ring in the Wild West. Yeah, I see someone did start a race. The time's frozen. Whereas the eggs inside the event, it's the walking thing with the crack on it next to one of the things. It kind of stands out pretty easily, so just look around some of the statues during the event itself. Anyways, there we are. We can return to Ghost Hunter Reed. We are done with the dancing gum, so we don't need to listen to that obnoxious music anymore. And purchase anything from the event shop. So we'll go ahead and, I mean, we could literally just purchase everything at this point, but I think we're just going to go ahead and purchase the cheapest one, just because. And fast travel. I couldn't talk to him because if I talked to him, I would close my invasion event. Ugh. Yeah. 8 players. Yeah, it's definitely not getting crowded in these events whatsoever. Yeah, I don't even know if we'll get any Easter eggs from this. But yeah. But yeah, because I had to like start his quest, it was kind of, even though it would have been nice to be able to go right into that after quest, just so we could auto-complete, there was really no way for us to actually do that, just because, yeah, we didn't have the time. If I tried to, it would have ended badly, unfortunately. And getting these 2 keys from a large event is definitely worth the time, even if we do miss, like, the quest part of it. But yeah, the Easter egg should be, like, right there. If you come to this hallway portal, follow it out, go to the right? Yeah, you go to the right of this portal. If you come out of this portal, you should be able to see it pretty easily. Also, is there 4 people in this area? Yeah, the ghosts come out and then they see people and then they run right back into it. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty easy to go find. Also, I want to take a screenshot of this. This is absolutely mayhem. All right, that was not perfect. Actually, I'll just take a screenshot from the stream at some point if I want to. But like, literally they spawn and it looks like they go try running right back into the portal sometimes. Also, nah, they got the ghosts. I've done an invasion with 11 people. Yeah, it does make the invasion a lot quicker to have more people. As I said, the one downside is you get less eggs, but like sometimes you don't really care about eggs. I think at this point we should have enough eggs to get everything from the shop. So in theory, we don't actually care about our eggs at this point. We can't turn it into gum like in previous events. Yeah, we may want multiple stuff from all the shop, but to be honest, unless it's needed for like crafting, I don't think we're going to worry too much about it. No lag going on here. Absolutely no lag. Definitely running at higher than 2 FPS. Not leaking any ghosts. Did we leak any ghosts? Probably. Yeah, it's interesting how laggy Roblox gets sometimes. I'm going to go double check, make sure we didn't leak any, and then make sure everyone else is good. Everyone else is good. All right, back to here, because these people can definitely clear for a few seconds. All right. We'll hopefully get a gum converter in part 2. Yeah, we might actually end up getting one of those. That's something they've been trying to do a lot recently, is give us a gum converter. Like, even, like, if we do get a gum converter, it isn't really worthwhile to be turning these eggs into gum. Just because, like, we're getting ghostly gum from it, which is kind of meh. Like, the only usable ghostly gum, in my opinion, is ghostly boss gum. And really, people like me is kind of the only people that are going to have a few 100,000 extra eggs anyways, so, yeah. Alright, how are we doing? Alright, we're done. Large. Ow. Okay. If any do leak, I am definitely going to be able to go grab them. Like, this dude is getting quite a ways away. Absolutely no lag going on here. I don't know what you're talking about. I really feel like the only thing I don't like about this event is that randomness of that large thing. I feel like there should be like, at least during a large event. I think during the last wave 10, I think one of those big drops, so the large ghost should spawn in every single one. So instead of like you having to go be at the lucky one to be able to get one of those big health ghosts, I feel like there should be one that spawns from every single area at the same time during that last wave. At least during wave 10. I think during, like, I know in the large event and in the medium event, you do get 2 spawns. I think during the small event, it is fine to just have one of those big ghosts. But like during a medium event, it would be nice. We do get 2 ghosts already, but I think during like the last wave 5, getting like 2 ghost spawns, those big ghosts. So you have 1 on wave 3, 2 on wave 5, and then like that same sort of thing for the large event, where you're on wave 3 you get 1, wave 2 on wave 5 you get maybe 1, maybe 2, then on wave 8, 9, and 10, where you normally get 1 right now for the big event, you get 3 on wave 10, 2 on wave 9, 2 on wave 8. Just so that there's more of that big health ghost, because I think everyone likes that big health ghost. Even if it isn't like super helpful, I feel like more people want to be able to vacuum that. So if you spawn a little bit more of them, I think people would be nice. Find that nice. That's really the only comment. That's the only thing noticed that I'm not specifically liking about this event. Sorry, I'm messing with some wires. But yeah, I think other than that, this event feels like really nice to play. Even if it is like kind of very similar to the egg hunt from last year, which no one liked, I think this setup makes it so much more tolerable, even if it is a bit easier. But yeah. I stream on like the worst time frame for like everyone. Like my schedule is usually night classes, and in the evening, like if I don't have night classes, like the rest of my family's home generally, and I generally like to leave my time open if I'm doing stream, so I'm not like streaming when like my family's home. Like, oh yeah, let's play board game. I'm like, oh, I can't because I'm streaming. I want to be able to play the board game, so, or anything else that we end up doing as a family. So generally I stream early in the morning when everyone has school in around my time zone, and so it's kind of a bad time to be streaming in general most of the time, but it is kind of nice. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and sell. Someone, or hope we will probably, yeah, I give up on using XGum. I think XGum is probably not worth potentially missing an invasion cycle. But yeah, now we just need to win an invasion event, and we will be done with Reed. We are going to go down to the hallway, which we are always in. Oh, small events feel so weird. I know I've said that like 5 times now, but like... It's so interesting to spawn into. Yeah, the spawn rate is so slow on these small after the large events. So weird. But yeah. Yeah, no, my streams are not at the best time for people. I understand that. You don't actually have to make them. My goodness. I know it's a joke, but it's so weird to see that joke, and like, it's so overused for us. But I feel like not enough people have seen it, so like, people still, the joke still stands, just because like, so many random people are like, oh, it's a tester, or I've never seen a YouTuber, or something like that. The thing is about like people with roles. People with roles generally play the game more. Like, you don't get a tester by not playing Ghost Simulator. They are specifically looking for testers to test out Ghost Simulator who have played the game. So it's actually more common to see someone with tester than in theory seeing like the amount of fans that there are in the game. It's more likely to see a tester from the amount of testers there are than it is to see a fan base on the amount of fans there are. Does anyone have any loot gum? Yeah, no loot gum here. We were all out of loot gum. No, I do like to say my loot gum. I'm fine giving away vacuum gum, but like loot gum is kind of a little bit more scarce. I like to do giveaways for it, but yeah. The spawn rate though, ew. There's 8 people and we have this slow spawn rate. Literally, we're getting like a ghost every like 3 seconds or something, which ends up being like a ghost per person like every like 10 seconds. I feel like there should be a little bit more, Oh, we got the large ghost. 148 eggs. Nice. Anyways, there we are. We are done with Reed. We can go ahead and turn his quest in now. 5 Easter keys, which is actually a pretty good amount. And yeah, at this point, we are now just grinding for all of the stuff from the event. I'm really quickly going and checking my keys. I think that was what I was checking. Yeah, 51 keys right now. In theory, you could go like get all the stuff from there. I want to check out crafting really quickly. All right, that and that for a bun. These elements are needed for Lavender Flourish. All right. Yeah, there's a private server link in the description of this video where you can go ahead and join from there. But yeah, I think at this point, unless someone's like spammed out already, no. All right, I think we'll go ahead, vent bait up a race. While you guys are doing that, I'll go ahead and get at least one of everything from this shop. It is a private server, so we should just be able to join right back. As long as you guys as long as you guys don't completely fill up my private server before I get in there, we should be good to go. Yeah, no, so 7 out of 12 player, we're still good. Yeah, there's a private server link in the description of this video. I'll also paste it in chat a few times. There it is again. Nope, never mind. It's not on my clipboard anymore. It's on my clipboard. It's not on my copy paste anymore. But yeah, what I was wanting to do, yeah, okay. At this point, it's too late. What I was wanting to do was go ahead and do some unboxing while you guys were doing your race, but I managed to completely softlock myself, so I had to rejoin. Anyways, let's go back to my previous location and just continue going through this medium event. But yeah. Right. Alright, there we go. Are we seriously solo here right now? Like, there's 8 players in it. Is there seriously 4 and 3 people on the other ones? Yeah, I'm assuming, yeah, someone's already here. But wouldn't last long, but, like, it's ghosts were actually lasting a while if you're solo, without using, like, vacuum gum. Like, if you do use vacuum gum, ghosts are gone like that, but, I'm not in server, I can't join. Whereas, it should be in the it should be in the description of this video. Do I have clipboard easily accessible? No one knows what clipboard is. There it is. Yeah. Let me paste it really quickly again in chat. So if you are wanting to join, you can join from that private server link. On my screen it isn't showing up, but yeah. How long am I going to stream for? For the stream? Probably another, like, maybe 15-20 minutes. Probably, I don't know. It'll be ending probably sooner than you guys probably want it to. There's a, yeah, it'll probably be ending pretty soon. 15 to 20 minutes, I'd say. Maybe 30 minutes, just making a nice 3-hour stream. Everyone is more focused on the Easter event than the main game quests. Yeah, no, events in Ghost Simulator and like any game, a lot of people will end up focusing more on them than like actual like progression stuff. It's very normal. Just because of how oh, we have the big health ghost. Please tell me I get some drops from this. I didn't get any drops from it. But yeah, people end up focusing on it because it is a limited time. Even if, like, you could, like, in theory, progress in the game a little bit faster, and then be able to play the event better, it's a lot more common for people to just be, like, trying to get as much from the limited time event as they can. Because that way they miss as least as possible. Like, you can always go grind through some quests in Ghost Simulator. You aren't always going to be able to get these eggs for the items from this event. So, yeah. Anyways, Reed is pretty quick. It took us, what, like 2.5 hours to do Reed. Like, that sounds like a long time. But, like, at the same time, that's, like, a lot of that time was just spent on invasion stuff. Like, actually working on his quest is actually kind of quick. It's just, you'll get it done eventually if you do enough, invasions. More or less. So, as long as you don't worry too much about, like, grinding it out, you should be able to work with it. Also, how do you guys like this style stream where I invite you all to the private server to help join? I know it is getting a little crowded, but I feel like you guys would enjoy them. I don't know. I wish... This is one of those things where I'm like, maybe I should approach the devs about actually fixing, like, how the private servers work. Not fixing, but, like, changing how the private servers work so that you can actually make private servers with people. Oh, I completely missed it. We got both of them, and I got 0 eggs from both of them. But yeah, while you guys are doing this boss now, I will go ahead and unbox for stuff. I think first thing I want to do is go ahead and grab one of all of these boards. Devs really need to fix that one. I really hate that bug. Basically, if you go into a shop, where am I at? Basically, if you go into a shop, while the event notif is up, when that event notification closes, it actually closes every single inventory you have open. And since it closes the shop, you can't move because you're in the shop still. It doesn't free you up there. It's a really annoying bug. But yeah. Alright. Where'd we bought up to? I think we were waiting on buying this one, so we'll go ahead and buy Don't Drop, which I'm thinking is talking about like water pedal. We'll buy Floricle, and then we'll buy Forest Essence. There you go. And then I think we'll go ahead, how's our inventory space looking? Okay, our inventory space is fine. I think we'll turn off auto delete commons. Go grab a lucky gum. Yeah, we'll use an enchanted lucky gum. And then hopefully go ahead and get both the godly and the legendary from this. Hopefully no one ends up using... Alright, so we have at least the commons, so we don't need to worry about that. If I don't get the godly from this, I'm going to be kind of annoyed, because that is like, what, like 30,000 gems I just... Or 30,000 eggs I just blew through. But yeah. I don't have to wait for invasions because of you, so I like them. Yeah, it's kind of nice to be able to get into a server with people using event bait. Usually I'd say people shouldn't use event bait, but in this case they can, just because like everyone benefits from it. Yeah, right now we are kind of, hopefully no one's using like an event bait right now without me, because like I can't really do anything. No, don't use an event bait, guys. I know someone's out there who's like saying, oh, he can't join the event, time to use an event bait. Yeah, hopefully we can get a godly from this and it doesn't crash. It feels like it is going to crash though. Yeah, it's definitely going to crash on us. Oh, no, we didn't crash. Oh, wait, we can still move our mouse. We aren't crashed. No, wait. Unexpected error, need to quit. Sorry. Stupid Roblox. I only did 410 clicks. Someone did. Yeah, of course someone did. Oh, I got one. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, because I can't see chat. It is, you guys are all in the same server though, so you can see chat. Yeah. All right, so I got at least one. We'll go maybe see about crafting, I guess. Wait, is this a large? No, we're missing a large event. That's obnoxious. Whatever. While we're missing this, I think we'll go ahead, get ourselves everything from these crates, because we have a few keys. Don't tell me that's not the rare. Okay, guys, this is absurd. I want to look. That, Alright, this is generally how I go through my inventory to see what I need to save. Sugar and pudding, we'll save that. Bitchy Bun Buns, we don't need to save. King Pugs, I think we'll save 2 King Bugs. Also, if there isn't a Princess Purple in the next update, I am going to be annoyed. Because I feel like a Princess Purple is really a perfect addition to this event. Lollipop Cow will save. But yeah, we managed in our first 2 1-key chests to get both the 5% rares, which is, I think, really lucky. Also, did that come pre-locked? No, it hasn't. I just haven't been selecting all. Alright. Spring Pop Star, we'll lock that. Crip and Melt, we'll go ahead and lock one of these. Remnant Globe, we'll have to go ahead and lock one of those. And then we'll go ahead and mass trash all that in trash. $65 keys and you didn't get any of these godlies? That's funny. Like, we're probably going to end up getting the other okay, not the godly pet. Alright, that would have been absurd if we got, like, the godly board, the rare pet, and then the godly pet from our first 4 chests. That would have been absolutely insane. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get the rest of these. We only need the easier stuff from there, so that's kind of nice. Hopefully we can get the godly pet and the legendary board from here. without too much struggle. Alright, there's that legendary board. And so yeah, now all we're missing is the godly pet from here and everything but those in the rares from here. So that looks like the uncommon board. That looks like the common board. So all we're missing now is the uncommon pet from here. Oh, and we're out of keys. Oh, and there's that godly pet. All right, that was actually really lucky, I think, getting that pet the last try. Anyways, let's go ahead, walk everything, check out some of this stuff. I think that pet, the godly pet, is actually looking pretty cool from this event, if we can find it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm definitely pronouncing that right. But yeah, let's check that as a cosmetic. It's kind of a cute looking pet, to be honest. I mean, it is a bit basic, but I like basic stuff anyways. So yeah. But nah. Anyways, for these, provide for the fancy Bunbun's family. I don't know what crafting wise we'll need for this. I'm assuming both these boards will be from the event, so let's go ahead and chuck in the two things that I know I'm going to need, which I'm probably going to need more of if I want it. I don't think I'll do the crafting recipe. I think I'll just figure out what it is. I don't feel like actually worrying about crafting and getting stuff back from crafting right now. So yeah. Alright, so Bunny, Sugar, and Puddin'. Provide for fancy Bunbun's family. So yeah, I'm assuming we're just looking for some of the event-based food boards. So let's see. Let's see, what is food-based in here? It's kind of a pain because my inventory is so packed with other random stuff. Let's see, it's probably not a legendary, or probably not a godly, I guess. Not from this event. I don't eat beetles, what am I thinking? Bento board. Rocket. Probably Floricle. That one feels like it would be used. What else would probably be used? Yeah, I'm trying not to look at the wiki for these crafting recipes. I feel like they are a bit... I feel like you should spend at least a little bit of time trying to figure it out yourself. Or at least when you can. Okay, I think... Oh wait, this is a promo, not a event item. I didn't recognize it. That was why I was thinking it was from this event. Yeah, sure. They should definitely eat sushi Bunbun. Is this from this event? Is Yummy from this event? If so, then it's definitely not this. Alright, I think Yummy is definitely something then. Let's see. We're going to start spamming boards at some point. Because, like, my inventory is a mess. Yeah, why would they eat eggs? Yeah, okay, I have no idea. I give up. Alright, whatever. 2 minutes left in the invasion, then we can go ahead and spam him to the next one. You know what? Actually, let me check really quick. So this says, so I'm looking for food for this one. And maybe another bun. Pet. And then for Lavender Flight, elements are needed for the Lavender to flourish. So I'm looking for something like air, water, and fire. Alright, let me go check really quick for some boards. Okay, so don't drop is definitely required for the lavender one. So yeah, I think Floricle is probably one of the boards I'm required to use. And then the other ones are... Actually, we can go through like this because they are all unlocked right now. Yeah, the only question I have is whether or not I'd use like normal stuff. I believe it'd all be event stuff that we'd need to use for crafting. But at the same time, that might end up using some of these random stuff. So anyways, don't drop I think is necessary for the second crafting recipe. Yummy I think is definitely required for the first one. What else is required for the first one? Wait, Yeah, quick question. Do they use anything from outside the event, or is it just event stuff for crafting, like I think it is? Because if they do use stuff from outside the event, I give up on crafting. Also, we hit a very bad rock there. Yeah, right now we're like 4th, barely. All event stuff, event only? Okay. Alright, then we can definitely figure it out. Especially since it's only boards, because, like, really this first one, sugar pudding, bna. How do you guys pronounce that? Would you guys just pronounce that bunny? Or do you guys also pronounce that bna? Or would you pronounce that some other way? Because I feel like that's a very interesting pronunciation. Anyways, crafting station. I think, what was it? Floricles? And I don't know about Floricle. Yeah, we don't even have that many boards, I guess, name-wise. Like, I think Yummy is definitely one of the ones that just needs to get used just because it is a food-based one. Like, after that, like, what even am I using? Because nothing else really fits super well. Also, someone almost definitely has done an invasion event, and I'm just kind of skipping it. Like, egg bearer, maybe, but, like, it doesn't work. And then, also, thank you guys for not, like, spoiling it in chat either. I don't think I've seen anyone say anything about it in chat, which is good. Except when I asked, so, yeah, thank you guys for that. Another recipe, yeah, it's really easy to search up the wiki for the recipe, and we'll probably end up doing that if I can't figure it out. Like, I'm 95% sure we need to use Yummy and then some other random thing. Unfortunately, the only other random things are Floricles. And the other legendary that I probably have way too many of, which is called Beetle Glow, which, neither of those work. And I doubt it will be a legendary one like Corgi. I doubt they're eating a Corgi Stout or a, what's the other one? Or the Essence thingy. I guess they could eat the Essence thing in some ways, but... Alright, where is that Essence? Forest Essence. One hint, it's not Yummy. Why is it not Yummy? Like, this is the only food-related board we have in this event. And it says, provide for the Fancy Bun Buns family. Like, the only other thing it can be is Fancy Bun Buns family. So maybe they go for kiwi flavor. Which I have no idea why they'd go for a kiwi flavor. And egg bearer. Kiwi flavor would be my next guess on that. But, like, literally makes no sense to me why it wouldn't be yummy. Alright, where's my other uncommon that I use for crafting? It's not Lusterlight, is it? No, it's Easter Bearer. The recipe is not what you think it is. Boards provide for the Fancy Bun Bun's family. So we're providing for his family. Also Chocolate Bunny, isn't it? I guess water could be related-ish. I feel like water is going to be for the other one, though. Alright, where is... I think Floricle now has the best chance of being required. I've given up on the other one. Kiwi flavor. Floricle, Floricle, Floricle. Don't drop. Do-do-do-do-do. Where's the other epic? Beautiful. I know it's not turkey dinner, but every time I see turkey dinner, I'm like, oh, that's a good one. Also, I really wish I could sort by event stuff so I don't have to constantly be searching through this. Corgi Scout, Forest Essence. Hint tree. Yeah, I'm sure that ain't the tree. That definitely was, Then where's the Easter Bearer? I want to try Easter Bearer again. Okay, is it just me or is like all of them up in this corner? Well, you were close. Yeah, I don't know. These could be really, I think, ironed out. Like, what are they going to eat? They're going to eat flowers or something else. Okay. Also, if it is this, I'm like, it's super expensive to go. Like, it'd be super expensive if they just went. Oh yeah, you know what you're gonna need? You're gonna need both all the godlays for this crafting recipe. Like you know how expensive this would be. Like maybe you're required to overlap the forest essence, but probably not. Also, what would this even be combined with? Easter Bearer? Oh, I guess it could be both the bearers. Have I tried that before? Please tell me I have at least tried that. Egg Bearer and Easter Bearer. Alright, let's go find that and search up bear. No, okay. Oh yeah, egg is definitely helping me on my search. Forest, let's see. Kiwi was not. Yummy was not. Let's see, what else have I been adding? Both the bearers were a no, correct? Yeah, both the bearers were a no. What's the other one? Kiwi, bearer. What's the other uncommon? I don't remember. Easter Bearer and... What is the other uncommon? Like, we have Easter Bearer, but there's two uncommons that we need to think about here. And I can't find it. Am I blind? Or do I just not have it? Could have sworn I got like two of them. Am I seriously missing it? Alright, let's see. What was the other thing that we've been adding? Okay, someone explain... Okay, whatever. This isn't actually the worst one. It is water related and forest. Whatever. Alright, yeah, I can buy another forest essence, and I think I can buy another... drop, I think we'd be expensive to be pushing it for another unboxing of sugar pudding, and bonnet is going to be expensive. But I think we should go ahead and craft it just so I don't forget about it later. And so I have the crafting recipe unlocked so I don't forget next time. But yeah, I basically need to get another one of all those. Oh wait, I definitely need to go grab another forest essence, that's for sure. Purchase. Because we need this for crafting. Alright, for this one we need, I think we need another water one if I'm looking at this correctly. And then probably Floricle would be my guess. Or something earthly related, so, boards. So we just need boards for this. We definitely need essence, so we'll go get an essence. Next thing is drop. Not egg drop. Don't drop. Then next we would need, kiwi, I think. I don't know why, but it feels necessary. And then bearers, we'll try bearers. Also, what is the uncommon I'm missing? Do I even have this uncommon board? Am I missing that uncommon board? I think I might be missing that uncommon board. No, Lusterlight is it. Okay, never mind. Alright, so yeah, I think Lusterlight is actually one of the ones that we need because it is light. So Lusterlight, what was it? I don't think kiwi is all that likely. Essence is required, and then the other one was drop, since that's water. At this point, I just start randomly picking boards, because I feel like those are all useful. I don't think you need, like, Corgi Scout or anything. Yeah, I've got everything at this point, so there's no way I didn't have enough for this second recipe, since all I need is boards, and I'm only missing pets at this point. What am I even looking for? I don't even know. Oh, Beetle Glow. Look at that, guys. We got it first try. Now, this actually recipe makes sense. Like, these elements are needed for lavender to flourish. Light, water, some other random one that's somewhat related to flowers because it's a beetle. But yeah, this one makes sense. We'll go ahead and craft that. I think now we are definitely missing a forest essence. We're missing a forest essence. And don't drop, we're also missing, let's see, what are we missing? Stop. So we're missing this. We are missing this. We have another one of those. Lusterlight shouldn't be too hard to get another one of. So those should be pretty easy to get again. And then, yeah, these two that we need to get. So, 5 things that we are now missing from those. It should be pretty easy. Like, in theory, we could even just get a godly from here and just be done. Okay, we didn't. We got 2 remnant gloves. But yeah, I think with that, that is going to be the entirety of this stream. I think this is all we should. Yeah, I think this is probably good for this stream. We managed to do a little bit of grinding, get redone. Got enough keys to get pretty much everything from the event. Then we crafted some of the stuff, and yeah. Really now we're just going to be cleaning up our inventory, and then grinding out for a mythical of some sort, so, yeah. I think it's nice that this key is 5 keys instead of 25 keys. I think if you are requiring, like, a lot of stuff for crafting, it is kind of a pain to have a 25 key chest here if that's required for so much crafting. Especially since this is a lot longer to grind keys than previous events. Like, during the last Christmas event, towers were, like, 10 minutes long. But, like, every single tower gave you, like, 8 keys. This, you kind of need to wait 8 minutes for a large boss. Or even a large invasion, and at that you're only getting 4 keys, so it is definitely an improvement to have, to be getting quite a bit of cheaper stuff from these key crates, since the keys are taking quite a bit longer. Yeah, I probably have time to grind for both the mythicals, since we do have another, I think they said they are going to be they are going to be making this a 6-week-long event, so 6 weeks worth of events should be plenty enough time for me to get both the mythicals in theory. But it also will depend on what they end up adding during the event updates. So like 2 weeks we'll have an update, another 2 weeks we'll have an update. We'll see what ends up happening with those, what we can get from that, and yeah. But for now, this is all I have planned for this stream. Thank you guys for helping with the bosses, or with the invasions. Even if sometimes I have ended up missing invasions because of you guys, or not being able to beat. It is nice to have other people in these invasions to make them go a little bit quicker. Do I play BDD6? Yes, I do play Bloons TD6. Yeah, I'm going to be ending it now. It's been actually a pretty nice stream. I'll probably end up doing some more of these streams, or I do end up running some more of the Easter event with you guys. But also some off stream. It'll end up, you guys will see streams when I put them. You guys know how to find me. But yeah, with that, thank you guys for coming out. It's been a pleasure. I will see you guys in a while. I don't know. Maybe I'll end up finally getting that video together that I promised like a month ago. Probably not though. But yeah.